Sunday fun day in full effect. First guest of the year in the house tonight. Let's do this. You know it, Comatron. I'm super psyched. Welcome everyone to Sunday Fun Day. It's been a crazy, insane week for me. Insanely awesome. I'll get you all caught up with all that stuff that was Amiga related. And we got our first guest of the year. And it couldn't be a better way to start the year, the first guest of the year, than with Dr. Chris Edwards from Chris Edwards Restoration YouTube channel, creator of the PiMiga in the house. Finally got PiMiga installed. I know it dropped like a month ago. Finally got it installed, and it's freaking amazing. And Chris is gonna show it to us. It's gonna be great. I see Mr. Utter is here. Sorry, someone's under the hype train. Thank you so much, Mr. Utter. Zemish is here. Gemini Knight. Mr. Utter, Gemini Knight, you guys are rocking it. I love the early crew. Chris Doe on the early crew. What is up, Chris Doe? Mr. Utter. Greg of Florida checking in from the VIP lounge. Hope all is well, Greg. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Yellow is here. XFFNRG. What is going on? Yellow, thank you so much for the resub, Yellow. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Dennis Bush, happy Sunday Fun Day. Carlos Jackal checking in from the United Kingdom. Zemish is ready for the Sunday Fun Day Amiga love. I love it. Chris Edwards Restoration in the chat on the stream. Oh baby, Chris, I'm psyched, dude. Yeah, that was a productive day. Yo, Brother Bill with the resub. Brother Bill keeping everyone in the stream safe. My main man, Brother Bill, the heavy. Woo. Oh man, Chris, yeah, Chris, you got it. You got a nice package, Chris. Porthol, what's going on? That's Chris Doe I'm talking about. Porthol, good evening to you. Captain Crunch 490. Carlos Jackal, the Amiga Love. I'll give you an Amiga Love in a minute. Jawwolf is here. Albie Shore with the resub. Albie Shore, thank you so much. It's so great to see you, and I hope you're feeling better as well. Eugene Kisselip is here. Happy Chili Sunday Fun Day from the Northeast. Yo, Eugene, great to see you, my man. Quantic CD32, the Zombie Suite is here. I'm always tired for some reason. Well, happy Sunday Fun Day anyway. Yo, Quantic, grab yourself a Red Bull. And you know, let's freaking go. I got myself a Celsius here. Maybe a coffee. Arcade Ages, yo, Arcade Ages, what's going on, dude? Great to see you. Gemini Knight, Alpha Deck 1, what's going on, Alpha Deck 1? Thanks for being here, man, I appreciate that. Gemini Knight, you love that hot tub. I love that hot tub too. Jokes 80, you rule. Cole Kawaii, what is going on? PT Weekender is here. Oh, PT Weekender dropping the beats. Woo! Dropping the beats. Corbo is here for the Sunday Fun Day. Carlos Jackal is it a secret cave? I love it. I love secrets. Prismatic Realms, what's going on? Oram, what's going on? From the VIP lounge, my main man Oram. Amiga Ace, yo. Grinder Cowboy, Pew. Rob Smith in the chat on my desk with his floating boing balls. S. Janchow, good evening. Super Dan with the resub. Super Dan, the man, creator of Boom, my main man. Upshift64, thank you so much for the resub. You rock, Upshift. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Upshift. I gotta wet my palate here. Sfinto77777777. Let's go, baby. PT Weekender with the boom. Greg of Florida with the resub. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate that. Kale64 is here. Prismatic Realms. Command Master Mayhem. I love Mayhem. Command Master Mayhem. I love the Mayhem. Protech is here. Acmafin. Sarah Jane Avery is here. What's up, Sarah? Hope all is well. Hope all is going great with the gaming. I think you've got a new gig, if I'm not mistaken, Sarah. Congrats. If you did get a new job, huge congrats. That's awesome and well deserved. Sarah creates amazing games on 64, and you know, maybe some Amigas too. Palnurk checking in from the VIP lounge. Palnurk, thank you so much for your support. Palnurk, you're amazing, dude. I really appreciate it. Protech with the resub. Thank you, Protech. DJ Bass. Texas Foodballer checking in from the VIP lounge too. Appreciate you so much. Amiga Cami checking in from the future. Oh, baby. Woo! It's a good one. Today. Melvoid01, what's going on? OS Dane, hello to Denmark. 3D Code Warrior, what is going on? Melvoid, I love the beer. The dough is addicted to Seekanoid. I love it. Oh, if being addicted to Seekanoid is wrong, I don't want to be right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to Seekanoid rehab. No. Amiga Live checking in from the VIP lounge. My main man, Amiga Live. Great to see you. Sitting next to D Mackey 828 in the VIP lounge. D Mackey, what is going on? Oh, Sarah lost her job but got a new one starting soon. Okay, yeah, put the retro stuff on hold. You know, get the job sorted, and that's gonna work out great for you, Sarah. They're lucky to have you. Congrats on the new gig. Congrats on a new gig. It sucks when you lose a job, but you bounce back, get a new one. I love it. Congratulations, Sarah. That's great. All right, folks. Oh, hold on. Sorry there. I was getting carried away. So, folks, check it out. I've got my PiMiga4 all loaded up and ready to go. And on the PiMiga4 are the best demos. No, I think all the revision demos from 2023. Now, this one needs an 060. You need a pimped out Amiga for it. But PiMiga just eats it for lunch. It's a great demo. I freaking love it. It's called Sojourn of the Soul, and it's absolutely beautiful. It runs like butter on the PiMiga, and hopefully the stream is going to run like butter too. So everyone, sit back, relax, enjoy the demo. It's a nice chill one, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go, 8-Bit Bill. Amiga. It just takes a couple seconds. They warn you that it takes a few seconds. There we go. Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? I think the end was a little wacky, but that was awesome, dude. Oh man, what a great demo. That was playing, I know there was a bit of confusion. That was actually playing on the PiMiga. Check it out. Check it out. I got it over here somewhere. Let's see it. Boom, boom. We go over here. If I go to my PiMiga, see, there it is. That was playing off the PiMiga. And this stream is all about the PiMiga today. Welcome, everyone. I'm super, super stoked because we got Chris Edwards joining us, Dr. Chris from Chris Edwards Restoration. Let me put on some music. Now I'm going to play something, an OCS saying this is Night Chips 2 by the Electronic Knights. It'll be a little background music. We'll get the stream started, do a little news, and then Chris will come on shortly. Let's get this party started. Freaking Night Chips 2. Let's go. So, folks, I know I fooled you all, but so what I was doing is everything right now is running off a Raspberry Pi 4. So what I did was, this is a Raspberry Pi 4 inside an Amiga A1200 net case, and I'm one of the lucky ones that got the rare unicorn keyboard. I got that Kipper 2K Amiga on the Lake keyboard. I'm one of the few. I think they made, I don't know, like 80 of them, and I was like number 77. I just snuck in. I can show you what's going on here. Yeah, so this is just the case, right? This is it's just the clear case from A1200.net. Then I got the unicorn. I call it the unicorn keyboard. It's the Kipper 2K keyboard. You can run it in a real Amiga, or you can also switch it over to USB, which I'm doing here. And then underneath, that's the Raspberry Pi 4. And I got some cables running out the back, the power cable, the HDMI cable, and then I got a USB hub. So this demo is actually playing off this retropassion.co.uk USB stick right here. PiMiga4 makes it super easy to load USB sticks. It's freaking awesome. So yeah, I'll put the sucker back together. Everything you're seeing and hearing is off the Raspberry Pi 4, off PiMiga4 that Chris Edwards put together. It's freaking amazing. Let me catch up on all the chat here, and we'll do some quick news, and then we'll have Chris on. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be some super fun Sunday fun day. PT Weekender, what is going on? Jiro is here. I'm sorry if I lost anyone, by the way. Parallel, what's going on? Parallel, it was that was the music to the demo. I posted the link. It's a great demo from Revision 2023. It was by Flex. Yo, Retro is Pints and Amiga with the resub. Pints and Amiga, thank you so much for the resub. Pints and Amiga, hope all is well. Retro is Taba, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate that. ProTech with the resub, Greg of Florida with the resub, Upshift64 with the resub, Zeeper Dan, I'll be sure resubbing, Zeeper Dan resubbing, Brother Bill, Yellow resubbing, appreciate you all so much. Woo! Alright folks, so the plan for today is I'm going to do some quick Amiga news, and then we'll have Chris on, and we're going to get a demo of PiMiga4. It's pretty amazing. PiMiga, you know, I've been a big fan of PiMiga since the original one came out, and now we're on the 4th iteration, and it's definitely the best iteration. It's absolutely incredible. It runs on, well, Chris will tell you all about it, but it runs on a Raspberry Pi, obviously, but it also runs on Intel-based machines. It's really, really amazing. Today, we're just going to stick to the Pi 4. I did burn an image for my Intel Mac. But I didn't have time to get it ready before the stream because it's been crazy, folks. It's been absolutely crazy. Let me catch you all up. So I know you've all been following me on the social media, and I had a cool, I showed some Amiga footage. I'm super, super lucky. I got invited to speak at Able Cinetech, which is like the #1 camera house in New York City for Sony, and I shot some demo footage for Sony with their new camera, the Sony Burano. So of course, like, I need a good subject to shoot. So what did I shoot? What did I shoot? I shot my Amiga 500 motherboard, of course. So it was amazing. I shot the 500 motherboard, and they have this really cool like LED wall. So they have this big theater with an LED wall. So there was all like cool shots of the Amiga 500 motherboard, and everyone got a kick out of it. Like they all loved the Gary chip. They're like, and Fat Agnes. They're like, what the heck is that? And fun story. They actually control their whole theater with the TriCaster. And some of you may know, but the TriCaster was originally the NewTek video toaster, and you know, after they moved on from the toaster, NewTek started the TriCaster. So it all came full circle, and I was like, that is what your TriCaster originally ran on, sort of. So it was really cool. There's the 500 motherboard, and I think I showed you guys this footage in the previous stream. But anyway, it was super cool. And I was talking on the panel. I shot some other stuff besides the Amiga footage, but all the Amiga footage was shot in I shot it in 4K, 60 frames per second, rocking it out. It was a lot of fun. An honor to talk there. And then, we were also, last week, we were talking about the movie I worked on with David Duchovny. He narrated for us. It opened, a couple weeks ago. I wasn't able to stream because I was in Santa Barbara for the opening to the film festival. But now it opened up in New York, LA, New Jersey, and Washington, D.C., and Ukraine. So myself, wife device, and Amiga mom, we went to the opening in New York, and it was really cool. I talked on another panel. It was great talking about cinematography, and there's the owners of the Veselka restaurant. It's a Ukrainian restaurant in New York City, and it's all about the restaurant, as well as how the war has impacted all the employees at the restaurant, and how the restaurant has become like a really important part of the community in New York. And yeah, it was great. So anyway, I've been going nonstop. It's been nonstop preparing for the talk, preparing for the premiere. So there's that. It was crazy. Yeah, dude, Sony's gonna be calling up Retro Passion for an Amiga 1200. Today's a special Sunday for you. You finally found an Amiga 3000 and we'll try it for the first time while watching the stream. So excited. Yo, Evil Admin, congrats. That is awesome. Oh, DJ Hoffman is here. Who else is here? Paulie Alex Bo is here. Paulie, we watched your video last week. It was amazing. Amiga Mark, I wish they made more of those keyboards too. Oh, that's the piece of news that I forgot to mention. Apparently, there's Aaron had some health issues. Aaron from Amiga on the Lake had some health issues, and he's moved on, and they're getting back on their feet. So I forgot about that. That was one of the pieces of news that I need to talk about. Anyway, that was really cool, guys. And Veselka, hopefully the Veselka movie will be on a streaming service sometime soon. I hope so. Let me see what else I got here. Let's start with the real news now. So it's been a crazy week for me. I barely got the stream ready in time, but it was cool. So anyway, if you are in the Northeast area, or you're coming to the Northeast area of the United States, April 12th, 13th, and 14th. I know Sigerborn is coming all the way over from Iceland. Vintage Computer Festival East is happening. I'm gonna have a booth there with Voxel Trots and Corbo. Oh, there ain't no Varda. That Varda gets yanked right out. Texas Foosballer. So yeah, Vintage Computer Festival East is awesome. This year's theme is the rise of the GUI and computer arts. I didn't even know that. So maybe Voxel Trots and I will kind of dial in our exhibit to highlight that. Of course, Voxel Trots and I have an Amiga exhibit. We got 3 tables of Amiga stuff. It's gonna be a blast. I'm also on a panel about streaming with Ash Said Hi, and yeah, it's gonna be myself, Ash Said Hi, Lady Ilarus, and Ron's computer videos. You know Lady Ilarus. Lady Ilarus streams here on Twitch as well, and we raid each other, so I'm super stoked. It's gonna be the Friday roundtable from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and it's all about streaming and content creation. So I'm super honored to be on that. Thank you, BCF East folks, for having me on the panel. It's gonna be good. I got a lot of panel practice. I've been practicing the panels. By the time I get to BCF East, I'll be a pro. No, not really, but you'll be there Saturday. Awesome, Chris. Awesome. Yeah. So hopefully, I need to wear body armor when I go to BCF East this year, because 2 years ago Chris came and I had PiMiga 2 or 3 set up. I don't even remember which one it was. And I that year I lost my voice and I lost a tooth. Last year, unfortunately, I show up at BCF East and I get the call from my dad's doctor that sadly my dad didn't have much time left, and he said, you should come home now because your dad's not doing so well. So I was at BCF East last week for like an hour, and then I had to head home to see, Amiga Dad and Amiga Mom, and that just started off, that was just horrible. So past 2 years of BCF East have been hard for me, very, very difficult. So hopefully this year is going to be a lot more fun. Hopefully this year is going to be a lot more fun. I'm going to drop this link into the chat for you all. Copy, paste. Hopefully you can make it to BCF East. They do a great job, and there's other great BCFs as well. They just had BCF SoCal. They also have like a BCF Pacific Northwest, a BCF Southeast. It's all good. What's up, Command Master Mayhem? Yo, DMackey828, thank you for gifting a sub to Chris Edwards, who's going to be on the stream as soon as I bang through this news. Not a ton of news today. So there. Oh, you all know it wouldn't be an Amiga Bell news section without a trip over to Indie Retro News. WinUAE 5.2.0, the latest Amiga emulator, has been released. Very, very cool. After many months of beta updates with a ton of fixes and improvements, today is the day that Tony Weiland has released a brand new WinUAE version 5.20. This is probably the best version of the Amiga emulator so far, and it features not only just macro system Draco emulation, but American laser games, PiMiga4 state file support, Retina Z2 and 3, Altas RTG board emulation, and much more. Oh, very, very cool. There's a whole changelog there. I mean, let's be honest, WinUAE is the king of all emulators, and it's incredible. So huge shout out to Tony Weiland for continuing to support and update WinUAE. WinUAE is unbelievable emulator, and we're gonna see another amazing emulator today. You know, PiMiga4 based on Amiga. It's amazing. Here's the link. You guys can go check out the article about WinUAE and download the latest version. Super rad. Speaking of Pints and Amiga, who just did a resub, I just found this out right before my stream. Someone dropped it in my Discord channel. Who was it? Who dropped it in my Discord? Oh, Jost80. Jost80, thank you for dropping this in my Discord. There's a GoFundMe in honor of Taylor Kalk from Pints and Amiga. Taylor tragically passed away at the age of 30 last January. Total tragedy. You know, Taylor and Jack, Pints and Amiga, they're great friends of mine. I love those guys over there in Texas. And now it looks like they're going to make a game. It says, hello, the Amiga community is raising money to make a video game in Taylor Kalk's honor. He tragically passed away on January 3rd, 2023 from an unknown blood clotting disorder. And now a band of Amiga computer enthusiasts would like to make a video game in his honor and release it for public domain. Taylor was a massive Amiga computer fan and collector with his dad and did a weekly Twitch stream called Pints and Amiga. With your donations, we can compensate game coders, graphic artists, and music composers with some compensation for their time. The story of the game will be like this. Here's an idea for the storyline. It was just another day in Taylor's life. He woke up, had breakfast with his family, played with his nephew, and then indulged in his favorite activity, fixing old tech. He was working on an Amiga and enjoying beer. Taylor accidentally spilled the beer on the Amiga he was fixing. Oh no! I accidentally spilled beer on my MacBook Pro once. It lasted a month and then kaput. Now he must repair the devices from within to escape and join his father in the studio by 2 p.m. for the Pints and Amiga Twitch stream. Boss fights and enemies will be from Taylor's favorite Amiga games. This is a work in progress, so please let's join Taylor's fight in the electronic world and get him back safe. That is awesome. That's awesome. Here's the link to the GoFundMe. You're raising money for Taylor's game, and I love that they're putting the money back into the community, helping out game devs. So yeah, that's awesome. Awesome stuff, Pints and Amiga. You roll. Yo, Retro Game Planet, what's going on? Fatter Agnes, what's going on, Fatter Agnes? How you doing? So big shout out to Pints and Amiga. Big shout out to Taylor's Tater Terror game. That's hilarious. Speaking of beer, folks, hold on, I forgot something. Speaking of beer, at the premiere last night, they had Veselka Pilsner. So, you know, I'm going to finish up the news real quick. I want to crack this open when I have Chris on. Chris is going to come on. I'll probably be like 5 minutes away from Chris. I'll crack open the beer and we'll start checking out PiMiga4. Oh, okay. One more piece of news here. Oh. Roderick. Hold on, what am I doing here? Roderick has got a new Amiga laptop project, which is pretty cool. He's making a laptop out of an Amiga 600. And yeah, this looks pretty rad. This was just dropped into my Discord channel. This looks like a really cool project. I remember Robbie was doing something with an Amiga laptop as well. He made like a, yo!
Buzz Aldrin, Gordon Cooper, Scott Carpenter.
Hey, Tommy Lasorda for Stevie.
Hi. Hey, we're the Pointer Sisters.
Burt Bacharach, Little Richard.
The Amiga. Color, sound, graphics, power.
Air Yuri with the raid. Air Yuri, thank you so much for the raid. Air Yuri is the official mascot of Amiga Bill. Air Yuri, thanks, brother. Appreciate out Air Yuri, brother Bill, if you can. Love that guy. So, wow, this is a cool project. Anyway, this looks like a really fun video if you want to check it out. I gotta check it out after the stream. Thanks for dropping that into my Discord as well. Appreciate that. I'll drop the link to the video in the chat. Copy, paste. Now, the last and not least, I didn't put this in my stream links. Let me just find it really quick. Amiga on the lake. Hopefully this is interesting. Okay, there we go. So I saw Chris Edwards. Actually, I saw him drop this in the Commodore Amiga Facebook group, and he is an update for Amiga on the Lake. Amiga on the Lake is an Amiga store here in the United States, actually in New York State, which is super cool. And they've been kind of on the down low recently. Personally, I wasn't even sure like what was going on with those guys. I got this keyboard from them in Kipper 2K, and they've always been really nice to me. Apparently, Aaron has been having some health issues, and he has stepped away from Amiga on the Lake. So I'm wishing like Aaron all the best. I hope his health issues are all sorted. So, but now the original owner of Amiga on the Lake, as well as Jamie Kruger. Jamie Kruger has joined the Amiga on the Lake team. So Jamie has teamed up with Amiga on the Lake. Aaron has stepped away, and they are committed to getting back on track. So that's super cool, because it's great that we have an Amiga store here in the United States. There's so many great ones you guys have in Europe. A little jealous, but it's great to hear that Amiga on the Lake is coming alive. They're like Hulk Hogan. They were down on the mat. They got their finger up, and they're coming back. So here is the update on Amiga on the Lake. I'll drop the link into the chat for you all. So that's really good news, and you know, most importantly, I hope Aaron's health is okay. Aaron was always a really nice guy to me, and I'm wishing him, you know, all the best. So Jeff and Jamie are now running Amiga on the Lake, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I know a few folks have been asking me where they can buy Amiga stuff in the USA. With all the import taxes and shipping, it's gotten crazy now. So hopefully this is going to be great news for American folks in the Amiga community. All right, I think that's it. I think that is all the news for the day. I think that's all. Oh wait, you know, I never did my little news thing there. There we go. I think that's all the news for the day. Let me check and make sure. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. So we got BCF East coming up April 12th, 13th, and 14th. I'll drop this link in the chat. Just a little I'll drop all the links in the chat for you right now. Copy paste. We got WinUE 5.2 dropped like it was hot. There's a GoFundMe for the Pints and Amiga game in honor of Taylor Koch, and Roderick from French Amiga Communities building a portable Amiga. And we got Amiga on the Lake has done some restructuring. Wishing Aaron all the best, and they're getting back on their feet. So good news all around. All right, folks, I'm gonna exit out of Night Chips. Maybe I should reboot. I don't know. Boom, right click. Oh, cool. Right click got me out of Night Chips. Awesome. So I'm out of Night Chips. I am back in the PiMiga desktop. And without further ado, let me unmute. I would like to welcome a really special guest to the stream. I've been following Chris for a long time. I first learned about Chris when he came out with PiMiga version 1. He's got an amazing YouTube channel called Chris Edwards Restoration, where he plays the part of Dr. Chris. The guy fixes, I don't know how many, he's fixed thousands, maybe millions of Amigas. People send him his Amiga, and he fixes them up. He's an Amiga hero, fixes Amigas. He's the creator of PiMiga. He's an awesome dude, great friend of mine. So Chris, welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you on today. What's up, Chris?
Hello, how you doing, Bill? Happy Fun Day Sunday.
Yeah, baby. Chris, I got my Veselka beer here, and I'm gonna crack it open. Oh, nice. Oh, check it out.
For me.
I got the, I don't know if you can see it, but I got the HB Brewery can here. Not can, glass. I got it when I was out in Pittsburgh. They actually have an HB Brewery out there, so I'm gonna crack
I fell in love with this at Amiga 34, and then the whole world shut down. But you know.
Yeah, fortunately that crap is over with. So I'm gonna pour this beer.
And in accordance to Mr. Jack Kalk and supporting the Taylor thing, I did purchase the Pints and Amiga commemorative Taylor mug. I can't tell if my.
Oh yeah. I've got it split screen.
I'm trying to get it in there. There we go. So it's the Pints and Amiga mug with Taylor on it.
I didn't even know that existed. Now I got something to buy as soon as my stream's over. I love that. This is good stuff. Well, anyway, Chris, cheers to you. Thanks for all you do for the Amiga community. PiMiga is amazing, and your YouTube channel rocks, and you've saved millions of Amigas, and I appreciate
254
it.
as of yesterday.
254 million Amigas.
254.
200. That's amazing. That's incredible. Oh yeah, it's a mug. No, I think the Stein has got a top on it, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, this is good. So cheers, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming today. Appreciate you all coming and hang out with me and Chris, and we're gonna take a look at PiMiga4. So Chris, why don't you, I kind of already gave you a little intro, but if you want, give yourself a little intro and just tell us a basic idea of what PiMiga is for those, because not everyone knows what PiMiga is.
Okay, so hi, my name is Chris Edwards. I run a little tiny YouTube channel called Chris Edwards Restoration, where I fix people's Amigas for free because I am an idiot. And people help and they donate and they Patreon to support the cause, so we can keep these things on the road as much as possible. Sorry, I'm in my squeaky chair. But PiMiga4 iteration came around because a lot of people were converting it to run off WinUAE or FSUAE on their PCs, and they kept asking me, hey, can I get a native booting? It would be cool if I could just boot an Amiga. So it took me 6 months to get the idea in my head. I did a couple quick live streams during mail times on my channel where I kind of introduced the idea of what it would be. A working concept was made, but then it only ran on my own hardware. One of my Discord members, Mr. Jim, aka Spaceman, he helped me out. He is like something to do with AI roboticists in his real job. He's got like a $80,000 vector workstation. Anyway, he knocked out in 3 weeks what took me 6 months.
Wow.
And we have a core where you can put one USB device in and boot either an Intel PC or an Intel Mac or an AMD processor Mac, any x86 device, Mac or PC, and or the Raspberry Pi. Now, the Pi 5 wasn't in existence when I made this, so what I'm going to do for the masses who have not enjoyed the single disc on anything is do a split. And what is PiMiga? It is a Amiga emulator using Amiberry on top of Debian Linux, XFCE desktop. Plug it in, copy a Kickstart ROM that you own or purchased from Cloanto or Google Play, $1.99. Or Amiga4ever.com has it for like, what, $12 now, $9.99. And you legally own them forever, and you can enjoy them. And that's it.
PiMiga to me is like, it's like the ultimate Amiga. It's like, what if Amiga, what if Commodore didn't stop, back in 1994 and they kept going? For me, the PiMiga is it's like the ultimate Amiga. What it brings the Amiga almost into like a modern environment. And the way you integrate it with like Linux now, it's pretty incredible.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love it.
Run.
It's like a rabbit hole.
Yeah, well, that's a term that, what was it? AmaKit used. They both run off of Amiberry, the emulator from Demetrius Midwin. But the term rabbit hole came about from AmaKit. But it's a program called Host Run that Midwin makes for Amiberry that allows you, because those of you who don't know, the Amiga graphic system works on planar, which is, imagine sheets of paper, and you're pulling a Linux side through to the front, like Chrome or Firefox or VLC media player, whatever you want. It pretends that it's on an Amiga app and makes you feel like, hey, I'm watching YouTube on an Amiga with Firefox or Chrome, but it's actually just pulled through. And it's a nice masquerade, and you can do some pretty neat things with it. You can almost daily drive PiMiga.
It's really cool. And, Chris, we're so lucky. We got so many different ways to experience Amiga these days. You mentioned AmiKit. That's super cool. PiMiga is amazing. I love the A500 Mini, too. There's just so many different flavors. Vampire, V4, standalone. We're just super lucky. Real Amigas, of course. Pi Storms inside your real Amiga. There's so many cool ways to experience Amiga these days. I think we're super lucky. And PiMiga is one of my favorite. It comes with, well, you're going to see what it comes with. Let's bring it up. There it is. That's the workbench environment. So this is a very advanced workbench environment powered by Scalos, right?
Yep.
And it's super cool. And it comes with a bunch of stuff. It comes with demos preloaded, a bunch of games preloaded. You can stick a USB stick in there, which is how I was running that Electronic Nights demo. I just downloaded it from Poet right before the stream and threw it on USB.
We found today that OS 3.9 doesn't run with a 3.2 Kickstart ROM.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's so funny. I had a Kickstart ROM that was working with PiMiga3, and I just copied over into my PiMiga4 Kickstart ROM directory, and it didn't work. So make sure you use the original Amiga 1200 3.1 Kickstart ROM, and as soon as I changed over to that, it ran perfectly. So let's see what we got here, Chris. We've got a dock on the bottom. We've got a couple folders, old school RAM disk, love it. System drive, demo drive filled with demos, a games drive. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these are more modern games that really take advantage of the Raspberry Pi, like Ami Quake and Rise of the Triad. These are
Yeah, they're like PC tribute emulations. I do have the new Turrican AGA on the right there underneath Zorigs or whatever it is, right next to Time Gal, all the way on the right. That's the latest one that just came out. It is kind of WHD loadish, F10 to quit, but it works really good. It's the AGA new recreation of Turrican 2, which we all know and love.
I love that version. It's really great. We've played it here on the stream a few times. It's incredible. It was one of my favorite games that came out. I think it was 2022 or 2023. I can't remember. It's fantastic.
And on the bottom, this is an important safety tip for Raspberry Pi users. There is an Amiga key on the very right of the dock bar. That is a no craps given power off. If you click that on a Raspberry Pi, it instantly shuts your Raspberry Pi down. So be careful of that. We have new Renegade, one of my Discord users, made all of the icons for the dock bar for iGame, iDemo, so they're clearly labeled. iGame on PiMiga is just WHD load with a separate repository for WHD load demos to keep them separate. And then Zeb has the latest pack integrated into PiMiga on iGame, so it's like it was 4,200 games, but one didn't work, so I knocked it down. It's 41.99. I hope that's enough for everybody.
Oh, that will keep you busy for a while.
That's of December 13th or 13th December if you're in the metric zone. So, and then he came out with one in January, I believe, too.
Amazing. Yeah, Zeb's amazing. The work he does with his WHD load collection is incredible. But yeah, iGame has just got tons of games, folks. It's got like 4,000 something. How many? What, 4,000 something is incredible. That's what a collection.
It's in the lower left. I think it's 41.99.
Oh, 41.99. There it is. 4,199 games. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. And then like you said, iDemo separates the demos out. Whoops, I double clicked. Don't double click. It'll run it twice.
Yeah, single clicks.
Yep.
You double clicked again.
Look at all these.
Or that's the stream catching up with me.
Yeah, I double clicked, but we're good now. Amazing.
And I have all of my personal favorites and favorites on the right. So if you click on the word favorites on the very right, and that'll be my favorites.
Oh, you got some good ones on there. How cool is it that someone made Eon on a WHD load version? That's awesome. I see it back there. I see it. That's so cool.
It's stopped. I got to run it again. But this is an example. I don't know if I can stretch far enough. This is an example on my machines here of PiMiga. I'm on the Intel version. So this is my PC I normally do circuitry work with. And the other one actually is another i5 Intel machine that's looping state of the art or 9 fingers. So
those are two great demos. That's
the
awesome.
Intel version. Now, PiMiga's weird, this version, because people are used to PiMiga 2, PiMiga 3, PiMiga 4. This is my 7th PiMiga. So since Paul took it, or I took it over from Paul 1.0, or so I did 1.2p lockdown 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, and now 4. So this is number 7 for me. This one is unique because, again, it boots on any OS, Raspberry Pi, RISC, or CISC Intel or x86 instructions. There's actually 2 file systems on the whole device, one for each CPU type. And due through some magic and science, there's a lot of symbolic links that link a shared home directory, so your desktop is the same. If you unplug it from a Pi and go plug it into a PC, all your stuff is exactly where you left it. All your settings are saved where you left it. It's magic behind the scenes. And on the Intel version, which is a little bit more newer, is you get Amiga Live. So I know Amiga Live is in the chat. Shout props. You can actually play online multiplayer games through Amiga Live on PiMiga with other PiMiga users or Linux-based users around the world, and it's really cool. I tested it out with my friend Keith in Canada. We were playing, I forget, something.
Amiga Live's amazing, but I think I'm sure Amiga Live's in the chat. I'm sure you can play Amiga Live with anyone else that's on Amiga Live, whether they're on PC, Mac, Linux, or another.
I thought it was version specific at the time, but
yeah, I'm not sure. But I know regular PiMiga lets you play cross Linux or PC or Mac, but I'm not sure what the new version does. But yeah, it's amazing that you integrate Amiga Live. One of the coolest things to happen in the Amiga community recently. It's incredible.
And we also paid homage to Mega AGS, and Mr. Paul Vince's Amiga Games Selector is also on there too for each version. When you F12 out of PiMiga, you'll get an XFCE Linux desktop. Sorry. and then you can either launch the config from the emulator, or you can quit totally to the Linux desktop menu and launch it from one of the desktop launchers.
Oh, that's cool, Chris. Yeah, what I did is I just hit F12. In my case, F10, because Amiga doesn't have an F12 key. I remapped it, and you can go to Amiga Game Selector. You know, we had actually Paul came on my stream a few months back. Paul's a great guy. So if you guys load Amiga Game Selector, we'll load it up, and then we hit the reset button, and then it'll boot up into Amiga Game Selector, which is super cool. Paul's a great guy. We'll try it out. Yeah, what an amazing effort. It's so cool that you've integrated some of my favorite things in the Amiga community all together in one place on PiMiga. You know, I love Amiga Live. I love Amiga Game Selector. There it is. Look at that. That's amazing. It's so cool.
Yeah.
That is really, really cool, Chris. And there it is. The Amiga Game Selector. I love it.
And they all have their own assortment of games. So Mega AGS and AGS here have their own games assortment. And they do have, quote, adult content in them, which I hid for the general release in the menu system. You can unlock it if you're a grown-up, which we all are, because I don't think any of our kids play Amigas, but we're all kids at heart.
Oh, I might have to hit you up for that, Chris, because my nephew is really getting into Amiga. My nephew from Poland, and I want to get him an A500 Mini with AGS, but I was a little bit worried about the adult section. My sister-in-law would kill me. You know?
Yeah.
But so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I love it. Paul did an amazing job with this, and we can F10 out of it, and we can.
What's funny is the backbone system of Mega AGS and AGS are identical. So it's like Paul's took Mega and just changed the bootloader. So if you were to hit escape and actually exit out of Mega AGS to get to its Amiga desktop, the two of them are almost identical on the insides. But I do like the AGS rewrite.
Oh, this is nice. I haven't updated my Mega AGS. I have a Mega AGS on my Mister, but this is the new version.
This Amiga. Yeah, they called it Amiga Vision, and they just called it AGS Mega AGS 202X or 2020X because I didn't think they had a name down. But it was listed as Amiga Vision on the downloads.
I think you're right. They renamed it. This is so cool. Oh man, I love it, Chris. I love it. Let's go back into PiMiga4. Load. Again, it's really cool how you integrate.
You can just double click on them.
Oh, you can just double click on them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, double click on the name.
Cool. Oh yeah, I can't wait to try this on my Mac. And I love how you, I can show the video of you with the laptop. How you basically turned your laptop into a PiMiga top, which is super cool.
Oh yeah, you can if you have an Intel machine, you can flash the image to an NVMe, a SSD, or USB stick. My big Dell laptop, I have this old i7, I don't know what it is, something M6600 per something. Anyway, it has 2 hard drive slots, so I just put a little SSD in it and flash PiMiga to it, and UEFI boots. I just select it, and bam, I have a full-blown PiMiga desktop, sound, networking, the whole nine.
That was
now it's not perfect. You know, it's not perfect on Intel because when I built it, even with all the help, there's so many millions of network cards and IDE controllers and USB devices. I can't fit everything in there, but what we did was we have the Synaptic package manager. It's all in the instructions that no one read. So they come on my Discord and ask for help, but it's no problem. There's lots of drivers you can add if you have like an AMD graphics card or a goofy Centrino wireless something. It'll work on anything UEFI that boots. I booted it on my 2005 white Core 2 Duo MacBook, like original white MacBook, and it worked. It was slow, but it worked. So
that's amazing. I'm gonna breathe new life into my 2013 MacBook Pro, which is kind of collecting dust right now.
That was the idea. All the old PCs, all the old stuff we got sitting around under our stairs or in a closet. Why not make it a kick butt Amiga? And what amazes me is even with all the massive horsepower we have today, it still takes a lot of power to emulate this 30-year-old computer, and that shows you how awesome the Amiga is.
Agreed. Yeah, and of some of those demos, you fire up like a Black Lotus demo that needs an 060, and you need some horsepower to emulate that sucker.
Even on my 4000 tower, the Sojourn of the Soul that you just played takes probably 2.5 minutes to load up, and it can barely play it. That's a Quick Pack 060 with 256 megs of RAM. It's a pimped out Amiga 4000 for its time. RTG card network, and PiMiga or WinUAE, of course. Anything modern can just boom and it's done and it's wonderful.
Yeah, it takes. I timed it. It takes exactly 46 seconds to load Sojourn of the Soul in PiMiga on this Raspberry Pi 4 that I got in here.
And that's on stock clock, right?
Yeah, I didn't overclock it yet. Yep,
Right.
exactly. Yeah, because you can overclock the Raspberry Pi 4 and PiMiga as well. But I just had the sucker installed. Like I went to the screening last night and I was like, all right, I'm downloading while the torrent. I'm at the screening, and then I came home at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna uncompress it. And then this morning I got up at like 5 and I was like, all right, I'm gonna burn it to the SD card. It was awesome.
It's quite a larger image this year. It's 128 gig micro SD because of the split file system and the other tributes that are loaded on it. So my goal is to split it, Raspberry Pi and Intel, to get it down to a 64 gig card, independent for each choice of download.
That's cool.
I'm working on it.
That's cool. I mean, I'm happy with it either way. I'm just stoked to have it. So wait, Chris. So this is a power off button right here on the lower right, the Amiga key.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
power.
just goes boom and shuts down.
We got
On a
power off.
Raspberry Pi.
I love it. We got power off. We got the iDemos. We got the iGames. And I like the music. You know, music is a big part of my
Eagle
my
Player.
streams. Eagle Player. Oh yeah, of course it comes up with Citrix and Hoffman. This is my favorite song. This is the song that I end every stream with. Freaking Miles per
wow.
pattern. Yeah, Citrix and Hoffman.
If
My
you
two
go-
favorite dudes.
If you go to Parent, I made you a folder just for Hoffman's, and it was online. So I grabbed everything I could that he made. So if you go up at the top of Eagle Player to Parent, now I'm watching the stream, so we're on a couple second delay. I think it's in groups, or
Hoffman.
it's
Groups,
actually a
okay.
folder named Hoffman. I'm
In
trying
groups?
to watch it.
Groups. A B C D E.
I think it's in there.
A B
No,
C D E.
Forgot where I put it. I know I put him in there somewhere. I gotta find out where he's at.
Oh, we'll find him. We'll find the Hoff, baby.
Artist Hoffman.
We'll find the
Hoff.
Hoff. We will. Authors. Maybe it's in authors. A B C D E F G H. H. There he is. There's the Hoff, baby. We found him.
Authors H, yeah.
Authors H. We found the Hoff. Woo! Where instead of where's Waldo, we got where's the Hoff. I love it. Hoff. Yeah, I know Hoffman should have a radio station broadcasting 24/7. Oh man, that's cool.
We could do it on Aminet Radio.
That would be super rad. Oh man. So we got Eagle Player, classic. I don't want to stop the song. I don't want to stop it, but I will. But that's so cool. I mean, how many mods do you have in that collection?
7,000.
7,000 mods. Oh,
Yeah, I'm a big
man.
demo and music guy, so there's subfolders of subfolders. I broke them down to genre and artists and chip tunes and games. So if it were to directory scan all directories, you could probably listen to music nonstop for about a year before you hit the same song.
Amazing.
I don't know. It's a lot of tunes.
That's amazing. And then I see a clapboard here. I know what a clapboard is. Clapboard means movie time.
Yeah, I think the only one that you don't want to run is the Amiga song by Eric Schwartz. It has a copyright for the Chipettes on Disney. I got hit with that one.
Oh yeah. I know the Disney
You can watch
folks.
it, just turn the music down, but it's the Amiga song. It's on Aminet. If you've never seen Eric Schwartz, he's one of our legendary animators from way back in the day. He still does it in a little bit more adult sense, not on the Amiga, but he did make this several years back for Amiga 31.
So Chris, I noticed that this is an MPEG video. Let's just say I want to put one of my videos on here. How would I encode it so it could play it?
You could just drop it on there.
But what kind of what format is it? Is it an H.264?
This is MPEG 2.
MPEG 2, okay.
And I think it's wave lossless. You could put it on there MPEG 4, H.264, 265, whatever you want, and you could just run it with VLC in the host run fun toolkit.
Oh, cool.
And it would pull through planar. It would run on VLC with modern codecs through Linux and play right on the Amiga desktop.
No way. That's awesome. I got to try that.
So if you go ahead and quit that demo, I think it's just escape or something to get out.
Left mouse button did it.
Okay. And if you just left click on the desktop, it'll open up a whole new world of contextual tools at the very top menu where it shows all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is host run fun.
Oh, Linux host run. I see it.
And it'll open up the folder. Now there's a bunch of stuff in there that I haven't finished, but I left
way.
examples.
No way.
But you can launch VLC with a double click, and it will, of course, give you 2 mouse cursors. That's how you know you're gonna be opening
No way.
a Linux program. And then when you click on your VLC window, you'll get a single cursor again.
I see
And
it.
you can choose media open, and it will actually go to the same folder that Riva already opens from. So if you were to choose media open file, it will open in the Amiga directory of home, Pi, discs, videos, the Amiga song, and you can play it. So you could drop your stuff in there, and you're good to go.
That is
And it'll play
awesome.
anything. Like we were watching Lord of the Rings on it the other day just to see if it worked, and it ran fine.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, and it looks like I can just go right to the USB stick as well, right? It looks
You
like,
can, you can go to your USB drive. You can browse to any location, network or otherwise.
Oh, that is so cool.
And that's a perfect example of the host run. You're actually running Linux apps on top of the quote Amiga OS, and it gives you the feeling like, hey, I'm doing this on my Amiga, when actually you're just doing it on Linux, pulling it through the planes of Amiga graphics.
That's so cool. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, you got Chat GPT on there too.
Not finished. I couldn't get it to work.
No, no worries.
Some of those things we did have working, but I had to delete the packages because it was making the image too large. I didn't want people to have to go out and buy 256 gig sticks for a couple megs over, so we just left them out. But,
Deluxe Paint JavaScript is great.
Discord and Spotify were working, but we took them off. You can do the normal package add through Linux and add them back on, and these icons will work. Same with GIMP. Some of the backdrops were made with GIMP on this device. So, yeah.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, GIMP is the
Linux
graphics.
command prompt. You can launch the Linux terminal, and you can type neofetch, and it'll tell you what you're running on, Pi400 with Linux, and it's pretty neat. And it runs the Linux terminal through the Amiga side, which is pretty cool. And you'll get a double cursor. Middle, click your center mouse button.
Oh.
That'll suck one cursor back into existence.
Yeah, look what I'm using, Chris. I'm using my tank mouse.
Oh, never mind then. Control left to be your right, amigo.
That's hilarious. And then
triple finger.
That's hilarious. And then Brave. I'm a big Brave guy. I love Brave.
You're stuck in a double cursor.
I'm stuck.
Menu.
Yeah, I'm stuck. It's all good. It's all good.
You can just triple finger and flush the toilet.
That's cool. That's hilarious.
Your Amiga keys still work, right?
I think so.
Try an Amiga reboot. I want to see if it works.
Oh, look at that. Gemini Knight, I love Brave. Also, we have a good question. Proton Fig is saying, that is a sick shot. What's the absolute minimum required hardware?
Minimum required hardware for Raspberry Pi is a Raspberry Pi 4 or 400, 4 gig or greater. On a Windows machine, anything that UEFI boots Core 2 Duo or greater, so like 2012 era on. But you have to make sure it's UEFI. Not every PC had that back then. Some of them were still a BIOS-based boot. A lot of the HPs and Dells do work fine. All Intel Macs work fine back to 2005 because they've been UEFI forever.
Oh, very, very cool. Oh, this is awesome. Oh yeah, so it's got a scroll wheel in the middle of the mouse, but I never tried the scroll wheel as a button. The scroll wheel works as a scroll, but I never tried like using it as a button. I never tried it. I don't know. That's pretty neat.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So it also has Shapeshifter. Amiga Amp is an MP3 player. We left off with the Riva video player.
Yeah.
So Amiga Amp is an MP3 player. It plays MP3s. There's an assortment of MP3s that I give you to enjoy based on the genre era of the 80s.
I love
or the
it.
90s.
So I drink alone. I don't drink alone because we drink here every Sunday fun day. I love it. And the Alpine, oh, that's awesome. I'll stop it real quick because there'll probably be some copyright there.
Just top left, you can double click and it'll close it. And then next to Amiga Amp, of course, we have Shapeshifter, which is a Macintosh System 8. You can just hit start on that. That is, and what this does is when you hit start on Shapeshifter, you basically load macOS 8, and it turns off JIT on the Pi side because there's a JIT issue on classic Macs that it doesn't work right with just-in-time compiler.
Wow, Chris, this is a blast from the past. My first Mac experience was like OS. I can't remember what OS, but it was. I was doing multimedia.
Yeah. Oh, on this, I mean, you can when it loads, it takes a second because it's a Raspberry Pi. on Intel, it's faster, and apparently I didn't shut it down correctly the last time, so just click OK. And then you'll get 2 drives. There's actually games in here that you can play.
No.
I was playing Warcraft 2. When you're done, you can just click the word special at the top and choose shut down, and you're right back to PiMiga.
Oh, no way.
So there's plenty of games in there you can play on the Macintosh side.
That is
and then,
awesome.
You're right back. Isn't that cool?
That is really cool.
Now, a hidden secret, because I didn't want it to be too mainstream, is on the contextual menu at the top. Like we have, let's continue the dock bar. There's
Okay.
commodities next to that, like the commodities exchange.
This looks like a settings.
It's
Simple
like your exchange.
Got it.
Or that's, I don't know.
As
What
a
is that?
search. As a search.
That's
Simple
search.
find. Yeah.
Forget my own icons. Win UAE control and
There's commodities. Yeah, there's commodities. Yep, got
The
it.
commodities. That's like your early task manager for Amiga. I think it was called Exchange, actually, in Tools Commodities on Workbench.
Oh, now we got UAE control. This is cool. Look at
UAE
that.
control.
You can turn the JIT on and off.
Yeah, and you'll be at a crawl.
Just JIT is a just-in-time emulator. And
Just-in-time
yeah.
compiler.
Just-in-time
Yeah, it's
compiler,
basically
yeah.
raw horsepower to your emulation.
And so this is interesting. Insert ADF, so you can just put an ADF disk in there.
It works okay, but I always hit F12 or F10 in your case and go to the disks menu,
And
I put like sysinfo and then choose restart.
Got it.
Like I tried that with 1.5 when I did the Mother Fracker edition, where we put the entire TOSEC pack on the PiMiga for archival purposes. And everybody kept asking me, "Are you going to do that again?" I'm like, "No way!" It was so much work to get that deduped and devirused, and so.
I remember. I remember the Mother Fracker edition. Oh man.
Yeah, it was 600,000 ADFs. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
No, I remember that.
So,
And you had tons of video on there too on the Mother Fracker.
yeah, a lot of videos. And Caffeine and Coffin do the same thing. They put a lot of videos in there to show off the stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then we got I see a CD-ROM here, some floppies.
That's a mounter, I believe.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, you can mount an ADF
Yeah.
and ISO. That's awesome.
Or a hard drive file. That's how I mount Amiga hard drive files and load them up full of stuff for my real Amigas.
No way. That's awesome. Amiga Live, Chris has got a question. Can you? Is the Shapeshifter Power PC based?
No, it's 68K based.
Okay. That is
because the Amiga was a 68K based machine.
Makes sense. That is cool. I love you can mount the ADFs, ISOs.
Then you just click cancel when you're done.
Yeah, that is
of course, the Sunshine disk is Directory Opus.
There we are. We're in Dopus.
And then the networking icon is Rob Cranley's SMB mounter.
All right, let me exit out of here. Where's the? Oh man, I'm not used to this version. Quit.
It's 4. It's just humongous. You're in 1920 by 1080. You can double click top left or choose the Q in the very lower right.
And then this is the Rob Cranley's.
Yeah, and this is SMB1. I want to get with him and see if he can incorporate SMB2 protocol, but you can edit that example if you have on SMB1 on your network, or you want to enable it for your Amiga talk. You can edit my example and it'll tell you where to put your username, password, the server name, the share name, etc.
Awesome. Oh,
and then the package next to that is Voodoo X. It's like your multi-unarchiver GUI based on archiver. It'll do pretty much anything you can throw at it. Zip, RAR, LHA, whatever.
Very cool. Oh, that's awesome.
It's older, but it works really well. I tried a couple newer ones. I even tried the one from 3.9, and it just kept crashing because, I don't know, this is 3.9, but something I did with Scalos just broke everything. Next to that is Term 4.8. It is a BBS client where you can telnet BBS over the internet. You can right-click and go to Phone Book, and you'll see various machines, including my own BBS, which you could dial, and you can call.
That is so cool. It's so amazing how there are still active BBSs. Which one is yours, Chris?
Atlantic Data Images, the second one down from the top.
Yeah, and then do I just hit dial?
You just double-click it.
Double-click it. Oh, man. Oh, this is so cool, Chris.
And it will, that's,
it sells telnetting.
Yeah, it's on my machine on the other side of the room, in my server room.
Oh, and that's awesome, dude. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. I know a few folks who come into the stream, they've got their BBSs too, like Amiga Karen. She's got a BBS down there in New Mexico.
You can hit enter. Hit enter.
Let's
and
do it.
Choose Amiga.
Power it up, baby. Yo, Zendar with the resub. Zendar, thank you so much. Hope all is going well with the Roadcraft.
Terminal Amiga.
Amiga, right?
Yep, that's ANSI. And you have Color, my dragon. And that's my BBS. I've been running it on a real Amiga 2000 60-30 since 1992.
That's wow, since '92. That's awesome, Chris. I love it.
And then you can just quit. You can just contextual click and say hang up, and it'll reset itself. I have 4 telnet lines available, and yeah, it's available for 24/7, 365. It's a ghost town. Don't mind the dust on the shelves if you come online.
I like the smell of a little Amiga dust. It's all right.
There's some software in there for bit rot protection.
Oh, very cool. So yeah, you got AWeb, and it
AWeb and Firefox.
Oh, cool. So AWeb, and look at that. So folks, you didn't see it, but before the stream, it was so simple. I don't know what it's called, but the Linux environment, I just connected to my Wi-Fi, which is called Commodore HQ, and boom, we're good to go.
I've called Get Off My Wireless.
Yeah, I won. I'm not gonna say what my friend says. This is a PG stream. So yeah, so this is cool. So let's see. There's an Aminet, so we could go to I don't know. Let's go to Google.
That's gonna look like crap on AWeb.
It'll work though. There it is. Old school Google. I love it. Let's search for Amiga. See what happens.
Yeah, look, it's not doing HTTPS.
Nope.
I do have oh my god, what is it? The other one in the internet folder. The demo version of
Oh, there Amiga on Wikipedia.
Yeah, all the certificate errors.
Yeah, it's all right. Chill.
But
Google.
Chrome, Firefox is on there. Chrome is actually on there too. But the reason I left Chrome off the dock bar is on the Intel version, they named it something different. So my links for the host runs weren't working uniformly. So I just decided to use Firefox since it was working on both. But you could make yourself a second icon for Chrome if you wanted to.
I never searched for this name before. Oh, there I am. Oh, wow, that came up quick. There's the stream announcement. That's hilarious. Cool. I never Googled Amiga Bill before. That's hilarious. There we are, Chris. There we are. Look at that. That's awesome. That is so cool. I love it. Wow. Neat.
Live.
Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, Chris, this is so much fun. So yeah, BCF East, I'll definitely be showing this off.
Eyebrows. Thank you, Chris Doe.
Chris Doe's the man. I love that guy. It was Firefox. Why not? So this Firefox is going to run with the planar graphics. Like
Host run. Yeah. And Oram, I got your mail, Oram. We're good.
Oram's a great dude, man. Oram, are you coming to BCF East or what? You can roll down with me if you want. Oh, I double clicked. Sorry, Chris. I double clicked.
That's okay. It'll say it's already running. You just click OK.
And there we are. So now we can probably go to. Does it use? Oh wow.
This is standard HTML5 compatible browser.
Yeah, let's go to Chris Edwards Restoration YouTube. I love that. That's amazing.
I put a bar link for me in the next to YouTube demo too.
Oh yeah,
so in Firefox. Yeah, in Firefox on PiMiga, if you wanted to grab new demos, what is Dr. Chris drinking? Dr. Chris is drinking a Hofbrau original from Munich.
And I'm drinking a Veselka Pilsner, which is a special beer that was brewed for our movie last night, and in a Hofbrau glass.
And Mr. Jack from Pints and Amiga still can't get Hofbrau in Texas.
Oh man, they got good stuff in Texas though, Chris. They got some good. Yeah,
he sent me Shinerbach funds where I bought Shinerbach to sample the old Texas brewery, and he sent me, what did he send me? Bucky's Beaver Nuggets.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good.
They are so. It reminds me of the Pops cereal, but stickier with sugar.
Totally.
And maple.
Totally.
So I ate the whole bag.
Command Master Mayhem. I've got some Jiviets in the fridge. Oh, dude. Yeah. So, Chris, I lived in Texas for a while because I was doing a TV show there, and I met up with Jack and Taylor, and they're such good guys. And don't show up at their house with anything but Shiner though.
with a light beer.
Bucky's crack. It's amazing. Bucky's is Chris. It's crazy. Like they have Bucky's is like a place. It's like a
100 gas stations. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a rest stop on the side of the road, but it's like I don't know, it's like Walmart on the side of the road. It's incredible. I got some Bucky stickers on my my equipment cases. There you go. Oh, there it is. There's the PiMiga4 video right there from Chris. That's so cool.
And my yeah.
Well, so I guess it'll play the videos, right?
It'll play full. Yeah, it's Firefox just like it would be on your regular computer. And you can, if you don't want to use PiMiga, you can always just quit PiMiga and you have a regular Linux desktop underneath of this operating system that you can use as you see fit.
Right, because this is basically running on top of it.
Right.
That's
but it's still neat, the idea that you're watching YouTube.
It's so cool.
Let's
see what Miss Croatia's up to. If only she knew. If only she knew.
She's a boot screen on PiMiga,
I
as
saw
well
her.
as my. If you've went through the reboots a couple times, you'll know that, or watched my videos, you know I have a small love for chicken tenders, and so we had the chicken tenders made as a backdrop too.
That's hilarious. I saw that. It looked like it looked like a fried chicken, a bucket of fried chicken.
It's a box of fried chicken tenders. Yeah.
Does Twitch work? That's a good question. Does Twitch work? Oh, and Proton Fig says,
Yes.
can you run Boing 3D on Amiga? Is it fully Amiga 500 compatible?
Boing 3D, like the juggler ball?
Well, Boing 3D is a demo that Proton Fig made, which is really cool. It's like he did it live on stream. He programmed it, and it's a Boing ball in 3D. It's pretty cool. You need an Amiga 500 capability. It's super cool. We can try it. Proton Fig.
Why not?
We can try Twitch
break
too.
It. Let's break it live.
Yeah,
remember when Bill Gates plugged that USB drive in on Windows 95 and it blew up?
I do.
So that's why we're still working on it. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Mackey.
Oh, D Mackey rules, dude. I love
D Mackey.
D Mackey's the man, Chris. He's such a
Thank you,
good
D
dude.
Mackey.
There he is. There's Chris.
Sorry, I butchered your name. Whoa, who's that fat guy? Look, October 11th.
That's awesome, Chris. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. I'm having a blast.
So you're watching YouTube.
I'm watching
on
YouTube.
a modern browser on PiMiga on top of Linux.
All right,
live.
guys. Who asked for it? TWITC twitch.tv/AMIGABILL. Let's see if we can let's do some Inception right now. Oh, this is
Looping our, so we'll loop our stream to a stream through an Amiga through an emulator.
Proton Fig. I don't know. I don't know how to click on that link, like, because I'm in PiMiga right now. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I figured. Here we go. Let's see. It's coming up. It's coming up. I got the faith, Chris. I got the faith. I love the Firefox. I've got the faith.
Transferring from Passport.
I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work.
Just takes a minute.
Yeah,
We're
it's all
triple
good.
emulating.
Yeah, exactly.
We're putting this Pi, and it's a Pi 4, putting this Pi 4 standard clock to the test.
I see. It looks like our PiMiga might have went behind us. I'm live. We got live. I see D Mackey. He says Chris Edwards Restoration always. Oh, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch an ad. Sorry, guys. I don't. It's not my choice. I wouldn't run any ads if I had the choice. Look at this. We're in a car. All right. Respect the commercials. I dig it. I got some commercials running on. If you see any Purina dog commercials right now, that's me. I didn't shoot the Kona commercials though. It's playing at 1080p 50. Come on. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. How do I skip the commercial?
Oh, I set the desktops to 50 hertz for PAL compliancy.
That's so cool. ProTech, I don't know if we should buy that car. Hyundai's good. I actually did shoot. There we are. There we are. We're in the infinite leap right now. That's so cool. Amiga Mark's got a good question, Chris. Amiga Mark is asking if we can run on a Pi 5, and I know that's a plan for the future.
You can run it on a Pi 5 with the current PiMiga4. There is some secret files that I said in the video release. They're in the Amiga's system temp that have the Pi, what's called a DTB file. It's like its driver file, but you're going to get really crappy to no sound. So I am working on a split version that will have all Pis as one and Intels as one. So hang in there. I work 12-hour days and have 2 other jobs, and then I do Amigas from 10 to 1 a.m. and then sleep from 1:30 to 4:30 and then go to work for another 12 hours. So my days are pretty packed.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling,
Right.
Chris. It's crazy. Super Tech Boy. No, I'm not sponsored by Hyundai.
Unplayable.
Yeah, no, Oram, I'm not logged in. That's the thing. I'm a guest right now on YouTube. Yeah, yo,
That's
that'd be
funny.
pretty crazy. Proton Fig, drop your link into the chat now, and I think I might be able to click on it. That'd be crazy. That'd be totally crazy. Cheers, Amiga.
Oh, is
Mark.
that for the game thing?
For his Boeing. He did a really cool Boeing demo.
Then we can demo it. We can download it.
There it
to
is.
The Amiga side.
I just clicked on it. Boeing 3D completed. Show where to download it, Chris. If I go here. Boeing 3D, where'd it go? It went to temp.
It goes
Okay.
to the Amiga's temp, sys temp.
Oh yeah, there is Boeing 3D. So should I go back
So
to
you-
PiMiga and see if we can play it?
Yeah, just quit Firefox to get some horsepower back, and then you can run it right from Amiga.
I think PiMiga might have shut off because when I went to, all right, we'll close it out. Because it went to this Linux environment. Should I just go back to PiMiga here with the icon?
Yeah, and the temp is in the system. There's a link for temp on it. So
Oh, cool. That'd be fun.
we got the new Amaberries icons on the Linux desktop.
Porthal's got a good question. Good question, Chris. He says, "Is it necessary to update the Linux side of things?"
Nope.
Yeah, it all comes. I didn't do anything with the Linux. It just showed up.
All right.
It just
Just
Chris
works.
just showed up on my front door. So where would that be, Chris? In system,
In system and temp.
system and temp. Boeing 3D.
Wait. I bumped.
Boom! There it is. Woo!
Wait, look at that.
Proton.
Three-dimensional. Dude, that looks great.
That was great. Proton Fig. How cool is that? Proton. That's amazing. I was in PiMiga4 watching the Twitch stream with the chat. Proton Fig sends a link to the chat. I click on the chat in PiMiga4, download the Boeing 3D demo, go back into my PiMiga4 environment, boom, and run it. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's amazing.
Try that on a real Amiga.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that's awesome.
I don't know if you guys who don't watch my channel, check this out. So my friend Jonathan in the UK, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday. He made me Dr. Chris action
Oh
figures
no way.
that have the Commodore symbol on the bottom. It says Dr. Chris. He even has glasses, helmet of goober, my Commodore lab coat, and this is a joke. You can't really see it, but it says pseudo. Because every time I'm building PiMiga, I always run stuff as pseudo, and everybody yells at me about that. Because, how do you get things you want? Well, pseudo.
Super
But yeah.
user do, Chris.
Props-
That's big shout out
props
to Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, great job,
And
Jonathan.
happy birthday.
A very
Celebrating in Portugal, drinking.
very happy birthday to Jonathan. That's awesome. Oh wait, is that Command Master Mayhem? Or is it oh, I think Command Master Mayhem's in Poland. Command Master, I'll grab his shivits for you. That is so cool, Proton Fig and Chris, and a very happy birthday to Jonathan. Boom! This is the best part right here. This is the best part.
Hey, it wouldn't be an Amiga without it.
Exactly. That is so cool.
That's just letting you know it's real. It's authentic.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, that's a cool splash screen. I dig that, Chris. Oh, Chris, so you said you're oh, Hazemaker, you're funny, Hazemaker. Great to see you, by the way, Purple Haze. So Chris, are you gonna come to you said you're gonna come to VCF East?
Yes, I'll be there on Saturday because, of course, I have to work Friday.
Sure.
I was going to take off, but I live about 2.5 hours away, maybe 3. So
Are you further west or east?
I'm west. I'm in south of York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay, sure. One of these days, I don't want to give you any more work, but my A500 Plus, it's got a weird situation where it stays on for like 15 seconds, and then the video goes quirky. So one day I'll just give it to you, and I don't care if it takes
We'll fix it.
I don't care if it takes you a year to fix it. You take
Oh,
your
no.
time. It's all good.
Couple weeks.
Nice. Maybe I'll bring. I'll do is I'll bring it to VCF East, and I'll
Bring it
give
to
it to you.
VCF East,
Just
and I'll
take
pick
it.
it up there.
And then I can just drive out to you because I'm not that far away, so I don't mind driving a few hours.
You're a little bit more than a few hours.
Yeah, I don't know where York is, but I guess you're out towards Pittsburgh. But
No, not that far. We're kind of smack dab in the middle, south middle, at the bottom. So I'm probably like 4 hours from you.
that's not bad.
Because remember when you were doing the Westchester Amiga Users Group? I'm like, dude, I'm like an hour and a half from there. He's like, no, Westchester, New York. I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Retro Amiga Lawrence and Node Ponds? Great to see you all. Amiga hugs all around. I love it. Okay, so we made it through everything on the dock, which is super rad.
Yep.
Anything else we should take a look at? Oh, he's close to Gettysburg. I love Gettysburg. I almost went to
I'm
Gettysburg.
about 40 minutes from Gettysburg.
Gettysburg is beautiful. I love it. And
40 minutes east.
Oh, Chris, I can show you. I did a crazy shoot out in Gettysburg where these guys were like explosive experts, and they were teaching, I guess, police officers, first responders, like how to respond if there's a terror attack on a bus, like a bomb on a bus. And
Great.
this is crazy. And they took dead roadkill animals and put them in a school bus and blew it up.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was on National Geographic. It was amazing. But it was wild. Yeah, I gotta show you that footage. It's hilarious. Yeah, that was out near Gettysburg. But it was awesome. Gettysburg's beautiful with all the battlefields and everything. Oh my god. All right. So, anything we should take a look at next, Chris?
I don't know. I mean,
that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good overview. Depends
on what you like. I mean,
let's check out the Turrican 2 AGA.
All right. You got a controller?
Yeah, I got it. I already I configured it and saved it, so it should work.
Hopefully.
I got this Buffalo 66.
Sweet.
Nice.
I think I have that same controller.
It works great.
Yeah.
Buffalo 66. I got this Buffalo Trace controller. Yeah, I really love this Turrican 2 AGA remake. It's awesome. Yo, Captain Crunch 490, thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, yo, and Theo said I didn't know anything about PiMiga until now. Thanks for showing. And Theo, that reminds me. So, Chris, where can folks download PiMiga4?
From my YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/Chris Edwards Restoration, all one word. Or just search Chris Edwards PiMiga or PiMiga on Google. You'll find it in the release video. It is a torrent. It is a V2 torrent. So please use the links in the description, including the Qbit torrent client, because it just works.
Yeah, Qbit. You turned me on to Qbit torrent, and it's awesome.
No ads, no BS, and it will take you about 30 minutes on decent internet speed. And depending on your computer at home, about 15-20 minutes to unpack and write. In about a half hour, you can be up and running. Just please make sure you have or purchase an Amiga Kickstart ROM.
Yo, D Mackey dropped the link in the chat. Craggle, what's up, Craggle? Dadler TL, what's going on, Dadler? Maya82, what is going on, Maya? Great to see you, Maya. Oh, that was a killer. I haven't played this in a while. Forgive me, folks. I'm afraid to play Turrican 2 on stream because I don't know how to play it that well. And every time I play it, everyone yells at me, though. You don't know how to play it, man. You suck.
You gotta go to the top left and get your extra powers first.
I think I can jump on
this is a game with patterns, and I always remap my up to jump to something else because I can't do that.
Yo, Pints and Amiga just gifted out a gifted sub. Pints and Amiga, hey, you rule. Pints, I can't wait to get back to Texas. Oh god, I love Texas. Oh man, thank you so much, Pints. I appreciate it. Maya82 checking in. Orange Juice, what's up, Orange Juice? Great to see you. Elrond, yo, I am Mapsit. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm Amiga Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch almost every Sunday. We call it the Sunday Fun Day. We hang out, we check out all the latest Amiga news, the latest Amiga games. We play classic games too. And my favorite thing to do is to have guests on my stream. And right now we are joined by an awesome member of the Amiga community, Chris Edwards, who is the creator of PiMiga4. We're checking it out. It is it's an Amiga system that runs on Intel or a Raspberry Pi, and it gives you the ultimate Amiga experience. I'm just saying it right there. The ultimate Amiga experience.
You get lost in this thing for hours.
Totally. Yeah, Pints, I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll be back. I got a lot of friends in Austin. I'll be back.
If it wasn't such a long drive, I would go down to... I did make it to see Mr. Holden modify in South Carolina. That was 8.5 hours. I delivered him a replacement monitor.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Holden Modify's got a great YouTube channel too. I love him. He does great work.
He taught me more about Lightwave than I've ever learned in real life.
He's the Lightwave master for sure.
Yeah, well, he does it. That's what he does for like real job, you know.
Totally.
He made Star Trek, like Star Trek's, all the Babylon 5s, like all the stuff you guys you filmed a lot of it maybe. He did Star Trek Voyager, so like very experienced with the special effects stuff.
That's awesome. I never shot any Star Trek stuff, but my really close friend in college, her dad directed all Star Trek Next Generation, Les Landau. Probably would have worked on it if I moved out to LA, but I didn't. I'm still here. I didn't realize he did those projects. That's awesome. I want to get Will Wheaton on the stream one day, Chris. I've had a few encounters with Will. I want to get him on the stream. Freaking Wesley, you know.
Everybody's gonna tell, "Shut up, Wesley." That's what they're gonna say.
Of course.
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, Pines, you know what? Here's the thing. I think subconsciously I forgot my power card on purpose so we could have another drink before I hit the road, you know? Subconsciously, I left it there on purpose.
Thank you, Mr. Carlos Jackal, for the kind words. I appreciate it.
Oh, Carlos Jackal's the man. I love that guy. Oh, so how do I... Oh, you know, I'm afraid to hit if I hit F10, though, look what I remapped, though, Chris. So I'll just hit reset.
Well, you can just hit reset.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't have an F12 on the Amiga keyboard, so... Yeah,
I still think it's cool that it works on that. I love that keyboard.
It's great. I'm so lucky that I jumped in early. See, I didn't jump in early on the Power Shark, and I missed out. I jumped in early on this keyboard, and I finally got it. Command Master Mayhem, thank you.
Kipper 2K is still doing things. Kipper 2K has, you know, we're all getting older. Kipper 2K kind of dropped out.
I get it. I get it.
He's in Canada, so there's that.
Rise of Triad is one of my favorite games. I got Rise of Triad on I have the build. Is this like the JOTD edition or something? I can't remember. Oh, look! I love Rot. Me and my buddy Anthony used to play so much Rot. Yeah, Pints to me, a little hair of the dog that bit you works. It works. Command Master, thank you for the sub. I'm gonna go grab a Živec because I'm out of my Veselka pills. So I'm gonna move a little bit to the east. I mean a little bit to the west and go Živec. ProTech, yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath for those keyboards. There is yeah, I love advisories. I want all the violence and all the gore. Rastport does make a really cool keyboard. The only problem with it's not a problem, it's just I don't think he has a USB version. I think he just has an Amiga version, but I gotta talk to him. Maybe he can make a USB version. His keyboard is called the KA59. It's really nice. Oh, Chris, you're muted. You're muted, Chris.
My belly bumped it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Here I am talking this whole time. I don't know how long I was muted for.
Oh, sorry. Prismatic Realms has got a good question. Will this work on Silicon Macs in the future?
I don't know. The M series chipset, they locked down UEFI booting with embedded security, so you have to have an Apple-based boot device in order to boot. It's weird. So I tried. I had it working originally during the inception, and then it stopped working after some update. And then the M2 and on M3 I don't have access to, but the M2 stopped working altogether. So
I wonder. So wait,
thank you, Judge Groovy Man. I wasn't muted long.
Gemini Knight, let me look. RASTPO Rastport KA59KEYBOARD. Let's see. No, don't do that. Show Rastport. No Rastport. Weird. I'm looking for you. Here it is. I got you. I do need some more Shinerbach. Here's the link to the keyboard. And it might say not in stock, but he keeps working on them. You know, he's a one-man band. So
I can relate.
Yeah, his name's Crashin. He lives in Poland. He's awesome. That's the link to that
Thanks.
keyboard. I wonder if he would do a USB version. That would be super rad. Oh, do I have to use the joystick? I forgot what the keys are. Oh, mates. Oh yeah, old school. All right.
Arrows. Control to shoot, I think, or shift or something like that. I used to know all the cheat codes to this, where you get that God command that just shot light out of your hand.
It's so good. Rot is the best. I love games with a lot of violence, a lot of gore. That's my jam. Me and my buddy,
liked
blood, gore. I think like you could even kill some guys and like their spines fall out, and this game is awesome. So good. Oh, we're playing Rot. We're playing Rot on PiMiga, everyone. It's so good. Will PiMiga run on an 060? Hazemaker is saying.
No.
Yeah, it's for Intel or Raspberry Pi.
I mean, you could strip the OS down. You're not going to get the benefits of the host run, but you could potentially run all of the stuff. It is based off of, 3.9 by Hagen Partner. which is, you know, free to use. I even tried calling them.
I am.
I called them in Germany. They're
Did you
like,
call them
no, we don't. Yeah, we don't care. I'm like, okay, you sure? Yeah.
I love when they beg and then you just boom, give them a headshot. Oh, I was such an evil kid, Chris. Oh man, yo, I am Appset. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude. It's a pleasure to have you here. Have a great evening. The monk's meal. Oh, Chris, so I play this on my 50 megahertz 060 on my real Amiga, and it runs well, but this is like super smooth. Oh,
There's
awesome.
a lot of DOS 4GW games. You can even double emulating with the playing on the Mac emulation with Shapeshift. You can play I played Warcraft 2 for hours. I think my save games are actually in the PiMiga release. I'm like, heck with it. I just saved them. Easter eggs. There's Easter eggs all over the place.
I love that. Yo, oh, a pest. Sorry, pest. I'm a pest. Have a great one, dude.
J Wolf. Jaw Wolf.
Oh,
J.A. Wolf.
Jawel's awesome.
Your SCSI to SD helped me to fix the 4 gig limit with my 1500 and CD TV that are both using the SCSI to SD. It's amazing to now have the extra space available. I've been fighting this issue off and on for a while. And expanded my search. Found your video. Well, thank you very much. I try to make my videos not only repairs, but I try to make them educational yet entertaining and funny.
We love the Dr. Chris videos.
With my cutscenes and the special noises that my wife helped me make.
Oh, this is so evil. We got fireballs and we got
I always
choppers.
get killed by those choppy things.
Yeah,
There's that 2 on the outside slide. This is where you get your god hand power at the end of this hallway.
I always make him beg for a little while. Freaking Nazis. Oh, we can jump. Oh, let's kill this guy.
He'll run right through it, I think. I thought they ran right through him.
Oh yeah, we blew him away up in the sky. I love it. Oh, this game's awesome, Chris. I love it. I love it.
Behind that wall right there, past these 3 bricks is the god power.
Oh, I died. I got smushed. I got smushed like pancake. That's awesome. All right, so my F10 key, my lack of F12. I'll just do the reset.
I think that's normal. That's a normal escape quit because that's like a PC converted game. There are so many other emulators. The funny thing about this is if when you're in PiMiga, I know you can root through the system folder and the demos folder and the games, but I put contextual menus at the top to make your navigation slightly easier because the folders are immense when you start looking through it. So if you go into the emulators, it'll open to all emulation programs. And inside of there, I have PC Task. And PC Task, you can run PC Task Dynamic, and it'll load DOS.
No way.
And when you load DOS, you can type Win and load Windows 3.1 inside an Amiga, inside of Linux, on a Raspberry Pi, and run Windows 3.1.
Oh, I see you got Vice on there. How's the 64 run?
It runs okay. I don't have any ROMs for the other systems on there. The Neo Geo stuff is all the games are there for the Neo Geo, but you got to be in 16-bit color and a little bit of weird settings, and I don't know how to configure the controls. And I was playing Magician Lord is one of my favorite Neo Geo games because I remember dumping mad money into the real arcades way back in the day. And Scum is on there with all of the Scum VM games. They're all there. Even the Atari ST on the Amiga is there. It looks utterly horrible. Be glad you owned an Amiga and not an Atari ST.
that horrible green.
It was horrible green and tiny, 320 by nothing.
Yo, what's up, Terrible Fire? Great to see you. Hazemaker, keeping your pants, baby. Let's go. Oh, wait, what do I run here? XPet or I don't know. X64 maybe?
I don't know. Let's run one that works. Just click until they don't.
But
they
look,
do.
Hayes, look at that, Hayes. Look what we got, Hayes. We got some
Look
seasons.
how tiny that is.
Look at that
It's
little
a baby.
64. Look at that.
It's a baby.
That's awesome. Oh, that's really cool. I bet it runs really well. I can't wait to load up some Sarah Jane Avery games in here.
Good evening, Mr. Terrible Fire. Thank you for your awesome work.
Terrible Fire rules. I've got the Terrible Fire 1260 in my real Amiga. I freaking love
I just got the new one.
Oh, nice.
I got the 1232, 1230, 536, 530. I have like so many physical products.
I've got one in my my CD32, which just it's amazing.
Me too.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, the HazeMaker's hilarious. The best thing I ran all day. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Let's try ST on Amiga or the Hatari. I think Hatari is the real one, right? The real emulator.
I don't know.
Hatari's, from what I heard, is pretty good. From my buddy Recta Pete there. There it is. There it is. The green. There's the green.
Yuck.
Oh.
Look how fast it loads on an Amiga.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize you had all this extra stuff on there, Chris. That's so cool. Oh,
You can get lost in there. That's just the emulators folder. If you went into system programs, audio, you're gonna be like, oh my god. And there's so many things to do. Not just games, not just music, not just demos.
It's
You can really get
systems.
lost.
Where'd you said?
Yeah, system. Go into system drive on the desktop,
Oh.
the actual hard drive, and then go to programs, or audio, or whatever you want. Like they're busted down. Like audio is just full of audio stuff.
Oh wow. Oh,
And they're
there's-
organized alphabetical, top to bottom, left to right. So
Wow.
that's just one folder. That's just audio, and then the programs on the dock bar like Amiga Amp or whatever will use stuff from various directories around.
Oh, you got bars and pipes on there too. My buddy Chris used to use that all the time at our Westchester Amiga User Games music.
I have
sync.
the actual sound card for the Bars and Pipes Professional. There's a really rare sound card that's for the Amiga that works with bars and pipes and real synths and MIDI and all sorts of stuff. I have to do a video on that.
Oh, very cool. Oh yeah, no, we're doing more in games today. We're doing more than games today, Delamort. This is super rad.
And that's just audio. Then there's like the emulation folder we were just in. There's there's coding if you're interested in like actually coding like science and math, and there's graphics programs and
I got Blitz Basic, the Amiga reference manual. Oh, cool. Can you read the manual?
yeah, everything.
Oh,
I think it's in
wow.
PDF.
Whoa. I don't know what to load.
Like I said, you can get lost in there.
This is crazy. Wow. Lightwave 3D? Nice. Lightwave 3D manual? That's awesome. Is Lightwave on here?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Where's Lightwave?
And graphics.
In graphics? A, B, C, D, E, graphics. Oh, you got Ad Pro. Awesome. There's Lightwave. Perfect Paint, P Paint, D Paint 4, Imagine. Oh, no way. I guess, I don't know if I do Lightwave 5 or Lightwave 3D. Let's do Lightwave 3D. Modeler, Lightwave. I don't know if I do the floating point or just a regular. Let's do regular. Looking for volume toaster. Cancel.
You just click cancel.
Look at that. Lightwave. Maya, when you like it when productivity stuff is reviewed, too much retro content is on games. Yeah, I try Maya when obviously games is definitely the focus of the streams, but I love using productivity as well. I'm a huge Ad Pro guy. I love DPaint 4 and DPaint 5. This is Lightwave. What's up,
Which
Cybob?
first
Great
came
to
out
see
on
you.
the video toaster, believe it or not.
I remember the Lightwave was a system seller for the video toaster, and when it finally came out as a standalone, I was like, yes, because I couldn't afford a toaster.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to exit out of here. You know what? Let me reboot anyway. We
Big
can
button that says quit.
Oh, that will do it.
Top left.
That'll do it. Oh wow, your Elgato set. I can't wait to see your Amiga Workbench in action. Amiga Cammy. I'm sure it's awesome.
Now make Babylon 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. But by the time the stream's over, we'll have spaceships flying around.
Yes, Amiga Live. This is the Amiga version of Lightwave. There's two of them. There's Lightwave 3D and Lightwave 5 that are on there. I mean, like I said, this is emulation. Not everything is perfect, but it makes your experience rememberable and enjoyable, or frustrating and enjoyable of memory. I remember my stuff used to guru all the time. Well, welcome back.
Let's see some
Now with
D-Paint.
D-Paint, you got to choose an Amiga resolution. You can't choose 1920 by 1080 or it'll bork out. It'll work, but you're gonna guru like you just did.
I love it. You got to guru every now and then to keep yourself honest.
Yeah, but you got to remember that high definition retargetable wasn't as today's is. So,
Sure.
but I mean,
I didn't even
This
realize
this wasn't pre-planned, everybody on the stream. This is just raw playing with stuff. And in programs, like Internet has other web browsers too. I'm sorry. So that's the
cool.
graphic stuff. So like AdPro and all the other things, DPaint is a hit or miss. You got to choose a 320 by whatever. You can resize that window somehow, I believe.
Maybe I could try DPaint 5 or something. I'm sure.
I don't know if your capture card's gonna
that's
allow
true.
that low of a resolution either.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Oh, what's up, Daedalus? PPaint will happily open HD resolutions. Oh, maybe I'll try PPaint. Boom. We go to graphics. Let's try PPaint. I don't know. I've never used PPaint.
It's the Aeon or
yeah, there it is.
yeah.
Nice. Cool.
2019.
Cool. This is awesome, Chris. I love it. You said some more web browsers too?
Yeah, in the internet folder or internet stuff. I forget what I call them. It's been like a year since I've done this.
Yep, internet. Oh, you got Wookiee chat. So I guess we could do some like IRC. We can.
Remember, on some of them we have to add. Yeah, Wookiee chat's on there, but like if you're gonna do host run stuff, we got to add some stuff back in.
Right.
But what's the other?
AMI IRC.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
we got
on
some
there.
YAM going. I can get some email. That's cool. What's up, Startup Tim? Yeah, no. So Startup Tim, this is called PiMiga. This is the 4th generation. This is PiMiga4, and it's basically like the ultimate Amiga setup. And that's how I describe it. It's what if Amiga kept evolving over time, and we're with Chris Edwards, Dr. Chris down there, who is the creator of PiMiga. And it runs originally it was a Raspberry Pi, but now still runs on Raspberry Pi 4 and also Intel machines. So you can breathe some new life into your old Mac Intel or your i5.
Been
your
running in the
i7.
background on my machines forever.
Yeah.
Let's fire up something that will cause crazy, sexy, cool. I don't know. I have my sound turned down on those. But yeah, I have iBrowse is on there as well as Aweb, and so it's the demo version of iBrowse. It will crash to desktop the first time, so just double click on the PiMiga icon. It's a boo-boo with iBrowse. I updated it to the later one and it just works. So
you just do that and then interesting.
And then it'll work this time. It's weird. I don't know. There she is, Miss Croatia.
Miss Croatia. If only she knew. Yeah, Startup Tim, there are 4,199 games on here. 4,000.
Just a couple.
Yeah, only 4, and there's also demos.
Fellow old dude here. How have I not heard of this? I don't know. If you watch my channel, you'll see an old fat guy repairing Amigas with comedy and education, and I do this once a year for the community. Usually around Christmas, but I was late because of an issue with a certain website selling it before it came out.
That sucks. that's horrible. So we're doing internet. Yo, Startup Tim, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I'm Amiga Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch almost every Sunday. We call it the Sunday Fun Day. I play like classic Amiga games. I play new Amiga games. We do Amiga news, like all the cool stuff that's happening in the Amiga community that week. It's crazy. There's so much fun stuff happening in the Amiga community every week. We got something new to talk about. I love having guests on my streams. Like today, we got Dr. Chris Edwards from Chris Edwards Restoration YouTube channel, creator of the PiMiga4. He's with us today, and my favorite part though is just hanging out with everyone. These streams are they're almost like a user group meeting. It's like there's so many amazing people that come into the chat and on the streams, and it's just like hanging out with friends. I love it.
And you get to see people from all around the world.
That's true. It's so true. I realized I was getting interviewed for a magazine in Germany, and they asked like where the viewers are from. So I did a little research, and 80% of the viewers are from Europe. So we got 20% are from the USA, 10% are from Germany, and then the remaining is just from all around Europe. It's pretty amazing.
Hey, but America has all the big box Amigas.
We do. Big box for the win.
No wedge here, baby. Well, we got them, but limited amounts. We got all the big box stuff.
True, Chris. Yo, Mage, thank you for the resub, Mage. I really appreciate that. You're from Flint, Michigan. Awesome graphite avatar. Very cool. We were
Don't drink the water.
Oh, yeah, there we are. Eyebrows.
Yeah, finally gonna work. It is the demo version, of course. If you like them, support them.
2 times the charm. Prismatic Realms, you're from Canada. I know Chris Doe is from Canada. we've got Australia represented. Australia, Amiga Cami in Australia.
Hey, mate.
Yeah, a lot of Australia. A couple. Yeah, we got some nice folks from Australia. They get up super early. Kevin Saunders, Invent, he pops into the streams. KL64 has got a question. Is the newest version of PiMiga installable on a hard drive in a PC?
Yes, it is. Want to see something cool? If I can reach it, without my headset falling off. Hold on.
Chris, I can make you. I can make you bigger here. Let's see.
That's okay.
Oh.
All right. So this is my Dell laptop. This is the laptop I was talking about. Nothing's plugged into it. It's a little large, so bear with me. I got to turn it on, and I got to press F12 on my machine. I'll hold it up to the camera in a second.
I'm gonna do this so we can see you better.
Okay. So this is my Dell laptop, and I flashed it to the internal drive. I'm going to choose PiMiga4 right here, and I'm going to press the button, do nothing. Boop. And watch this. And it'll have full sound and everything. Hopefully my battery has enough current to run this. You'll see the Linux load by for a second there. Trying to make sure this isn't glary.
It looks good.
There's one of the loaded screens.
Yo, Conjure, thank you for 12 months.
And you're
1
up.
year. That is awesome, Chris. And so you basically have a PiMiga laptop.
Yeah, and if I want to run a demo, like I'm gonna go to my favorite.
Conjure,
We'll
thank you
run
so much, Conjure. 1 year subs. I really appreciate it, Conjure. Thank you.
A Sensation. If I can click on it. Or whatever I click on. Oh my god, this is heavy. Hold on.
Yeah, Hazar Pate is Linux under
There we
it,
go.
exactly.
Yeah, this is a heavy laptop. So this is Ramsey's A Sensation running on a Dell Precision M6600 i7 from 2015. Bend that down a little bit.
That's so cool.
And you hear sound, it works fine. F10, F12, quit, and I have a regular. And the cool thing about this is, if I quit, oh my god, I gotta put this down. If I quit and reboot this machine into, its normal laptop, the idea with PiMiga is normally you'd have it on a USB stick. So if I reboot it, which is now shutting down Linux, it will reboot, if I do nothing, into my normal Windows environment because I have 2 hard drives in this. If you had a USB stick, the idea is to use PiMiga, one and done, portable OS, everything you do on there, save on there. It's like Vegas, stays in that drive. Pull it out, you're back to your host OS without manipulating or modifying any of your files. So that's the idea. And if I do nothing to this, there you can see my Windows 11, Tiny 11 loading, and it will be up with username user. So neat idea. But yes, hope that answers your question.
Yeah, there's a couple of good questions here, Chris. Startup Tim's asking, how's the Amiga sound support?
It works fine.
It works great, yeah. It worked awesome.
You can also, since it's Amaberry, you can use USB speakers, Bluetooth speakers, all sorts of peripherals. When you press F12, like WinUAE to get into the Amaberry menu, there's an option for sound. It has a drop down at the top where you can choose other devices. You can put Xbox 360 controllers, PlayStation 3 controllers I use on mine.
That's so awesome how it's got the Bluetooth built in. I mean,
Yeah, but if you have a USB, wired is of course always the best to me.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I love wired. It's no monkey business. Just plug and go.
Yeah, it just works. I'm an Ethernet over Wi-Fi guy, but I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not perfect. It's not going to work on everything, but thanks to the Linux community, you can download newer drivers with Synaptic Package Manager, which is built into every version, and it's all in the instructions that no one reads. So,
Hazar Pate, you do have access to the Linux stuff because Linux is running underneath it, right, Chris?
correct.
Yep, awesome. Yeah. Let me see more questions here. That's a good laptop. Hazar Pate, so you download, it's a torrent file, so you download the torrent, then you extract the torrent, and then you've
Torrent
got...
file, it's about 30 gigs, 32 gigs. Extract that, you get an image and a README. Burn it with Win32 disk, Raspberry Pi Imager or Balana Etcher, or just read the README. It'll cover everything you need to know. And yeah, it's pretty simple to do.
It's real simple. Yeah, it worked. I was able to burn it with. I actually did use Win32 Disk Imager, and I used the Raspberry Pi Baker or whatever it was on Mac.
Yeah.
It worked great. Retro Game Planet, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Pints and Amiga, you rule. Nice. Yeah, Carlos is gonna salvage his old Dell. I love it. That's really cool. It's awesome how people can just take out an old laptop or an old computer and just breathe new life into it. This PiMiga.
That's the UEFI boot.
Yeah.
No, Jack, it's not going to run on your single board computer because that doesn't have UEFI boot. That's a BIOS-based single board computer.
MayaWen, yeah, you can get a little old $300 Windows laptop and turn it into an awesome PiMiga4. That's awesome.
Someone said they got it working on the Steam OLED. So if you have a Steam handheld OLED, it works on that. The regular Steam thing box, whatever, I don't know what it is. Steam box, it's sideways, but the OLED version with the organic LED display can play it normally. So that's interesting. The really neat part is seeing what people can run it on. Our record is a 64-core AMD Threadripper server at work. We booted PiMiga4 onto it and ran music mods, and it was hilarious.
What I'm going to do is, oh, sorry, folks are asking where they can get more info about it. I'm going to drop a link to Chris's YouTube channel in the chat. And,
yeah, it's right in there.
Yeah, and you can go to his video about PiMiga4, and it's all in there.
Or the older releases, too, if you're interested in the 3 or 2 or 1 or whatever one you want. They're all on there. I have over 400 and something videos. To date, we've saved 254 Amigas for people.
Mine will be one of them. I'll definitely bring my 500 to BCF East if that's all right, Chris. I don't want to like overwhelm you with stuff.
Totally fine. That's what it's all about.
I wonder, because I'm so sad because I need a PAL Amiga 500. I've got all my 500s are NTSC, but then
Flip it to PAL.
Yeah, I got the PAL A500 Plus, and that's the one that pooped out.
So you have the 2 meg belly add-on.
Yes.
So you get 2 megs of chip RAM.
Yeah, I got the fatter Agnes. I got the
Agnes.
the RGB to HDMI. It's pretty pimped. It's nice.
How did sysinfo run on the server at work? Yeah, we just ran demos and stuff. Just like we're doing here. Just running demos and things in the background.
Jack Skater, thank you for the follow.
3000's playing music. Is this just stuck in a... let's do Jesus on Ease. That's a good one.
I can play it on mine so people can hear it. Jesus on Ease is a good one. I know Amiga Cami loves that one. Yeah, Jack, I hear you. Like, even though we're in NTSC land, it's just better to have a PAL Amiga these days, especially with all the demos. It's good to have both, actually.
Yeah. With HDMI is HDMI. There is no 5060, but that's what PiMiga relies on. But we do code it to 50 hertz, so the Amiga emulation works proper.
All right, let's go here. You know what I need when I'm watching a demo? Yeah, Upscaler doesn't care exactly. Fine. I need another brisky. Wait, there were some Polish folks in the chat. I need to go get a Żywiec. I'm gonna get that when we play the demo. Jesus on E, right? That's in your favorites. So
I was playing Jesus on Ease, yeah. Or Jesus was a demo maker. I like Jesus on Ease better.
Jesus on Ease. So I think if we go to iDemo, it's in your favorites.
iDemo favorites. She's already there, queued up and ready.
There we go.
I love how it just instantly loads.
It's
I
so
tried to
good.
load this on my Real 3000 on floppies. Takes forever.
Chris, while demo's playing, I'm gonna grab another beer because I'm empty. I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out, Chris and everyone. I'll be right back.
go for it. There we go.
I forget how long. I think it's a long demo, right, Chris? It's like in 20 minutes something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rad. It's a lot of fun. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I think no, Jesus Christ Motocross. That's Amiga Cammy's favorite demo. I'm pretty sure that's a good one too. I love them. It's so good. Oh, I don't know what I did. I clicked. I broke it. But this one is the classic Amiga Cammy. I know, totally. Yep, Gemini Knight. It's very easy to download torrents. What you do is you just download the torrent file that Chris provides, and then I use QBitTorrent. Is that what you recommend, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, QBitTorrent. You just go into, you open up QBitTorrent, and you like load that torrent file into QBitTorrent, and you're set.
It'll ask you where you'd like to save the files, and then you start downloading them pieces at a time from all over the world.
Yo, Iraq, what is going on, my man? Iraq, oh man, oh, it's been a party, Iraq. We've been, we did a healthy dose of Amiga news, and then I was super lucky to be joined by Chris Edwards, Dr. Chris from Chris Edwards Restoration YouTube channel. also creator of PiMiga4, and that's what we're rocking out right now. We got Time Yao on here, Iraq, too. Oh, yeah, I will definitely... Oh, would you try to play a weekly SID in the C64 emulator on PiMiga? We can do that, Proton Fig. Why don't you send me the SID file in the Discord, and then I'll copy it onto the USB stick, and then I'll try it on the 64.
You don't need a program to play it.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know how to play it.
C64 program plays
I
it.
don't even know. I have no idea. It's great to see you, Iraq.
But won't Eagle play them?
Oh, maybe Eagle will play him. Yeah, that's right. I forget.
Or the Hippo player will too.
Send it over. Wait, maybe he sent it over. Let's try it. Let's see. Let me go over here. Now, Chris, do you need to shut down PiMiga, or can you just pull the plug on it?
No, just yank it.
Just yank it. Okay. Let's see. I see Proton Fig. Karmafig.prg, is that it, Proton Fig? A PRG. I don't even know what a PRG file is. Oh, is a PRG a SID file? Let's try it. Download. You know, I'm gonna let I always like to let it. Let's see. I'll shut it down. I'm gonna put it on my Retro Passion USB stick, and we'll give it a go. That's it. Okay, cool. It looks like it might be a little stuck anyway, so it's a good time to turn it off. We've been pushing it hard. No, it's not. It ain't stuck. It ain't stuck. Patience, Phil. Is it so you can just pull it, or you know what I do sometimes, Chris? I go here to shut down. I go shut down, and you see the lights go off, and it goes to sleep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Boom.
He's sleeping. I hit that. Now, I've got a USB stick here from Retro Passion, retropassion.co.uk. It's a big sponsor of the stream. Appreciate you, Retro Passion. And I'm gonna plug it into my PC.
Eagle player supports more formats, at least if all the players are included.
I'm gonna download Proton Fig's Song of the Week. I'm gonna put it onto this USB stick. Save it. Cool.
This is a trial by fire, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Chris.
This isn't pre-planned. We're gonna play this demo of this game because this works. Nope. We crash. We work. We have fun.
Yeah, we
explore. This is real life.
That's what I do on all these streams. That's why it's fun though. I don't care if something doesn't work. It's great. Not everything works on the first try, but then you get it to work. Oh, a PRG is a C64 executable. Just drag and drop it on X64. It should run inside of Vice. Interesting. Command Master Mayhem, thanks for hanging out. Command Master, see what I got for you? I got the Żywiec. Nastrovie. Dobranoc. Dziękuję bardzo for watching the stream. Nice, Terrible Fire is downloading it. Terrible Fire. I would love to come to Terrible Bites. All your splash screens are hilarious, Chris. I love them. Water, fire, wind, PiMiga.
I like the chicken wings. I like the Miss Croatia. I like the Cyberpunk one.
Yeah.
And I love the backdrop. Renegade made the backdrop for the Cyber Skull guy. And there are other backdrops. You don't have to run the PiMiga backdrops. If you click in the top left, like, and you do a contextual click, there is a section for the different backdrops.
Oh, there it is, right there. Look at that.
You can choose different categories.
No.
And like, yeah, backdrops. There's different categories like Commodore. You remember on PiMiga4 that we had the Michael J. Fox DeLorean, and they rotate. Well, they're supposed to rotate. Or nature, or different ones.
There. Oh, this is the perfect one. This is the perfect one for Proton Fig's SID tune. This is.
There we go.
Isolated Ray, what can you run on PiMiga? Basically everything. Everything.
It's a 68060. Well, it's actually a 040 on the Raspberry Pi series. On Intel, it can be a 68060 up to, I think, 4,000 megahertz. We had the top one clocked out on a 64-core AMD Threadripper. On a Raspberry Pi 4 or 400, you'll get a 4-core, what is it, gigahertz, a couple gigahertz. Enough to make you happy.
Should I try with Eagle Player first? And then we'll stop. So Chris, how would I haven't used Eagle Player in so long. How do I navigate to it? Parent? Can I go directly to the USB?
I don't know. You'll have to probably copy it to the Amiga side.
Got it.
Or copy to RAM. Open that USB.
Oh yeah, and just drag it over to the RAM disk.
Yeah, you got to right-click, show all
Yeah.
files, of course.
Yep. Show all. Where are we here? Scalos is view all
View,
files.
all
There we go.
files. Yeah. And you should see your USB stick name.
Where'd it go? I know it works. You know, I'm gonna pull it out and try it again. I know it works. I did it before. I know.
Usually you'll get a little window at the top says you at the top right. It'll say USB plugged in,
right.
volume mounted.
There we go. There we go.
Amiga Bill, the Taylor mug was a limited run that ended January 30th. If you want one, reach out to me and I will send you a special link to it.
All right. Yeah, and I'll buy it for sure. You know.
That's why he was on me to get it. I got it.
I want the Taylor
I didn't
mug.
even put any screws or anything in it either.
Oh, I got some crappy Mac Spotlight files on there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put it into the RAM disk. Here's Karma by Proton Fig.
You'll probably have to right-click show all file or
Yeah.
view show all files in that too, because it's just that's the Amiga way.
Did it work? It already exists. Cancel. So I'll just have to open it up again. Weird. View all files. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Now we can navigate to RAM and Eagle Player.
But you said that's a Commodore 64 executable program, not an
Yeah.
actual SID file.
Yeah, so I don't know if it will play in here.
No, it's not going to play a Commodore
Yeah.
64 executable. You
You're
can load
right.
that with Vice or something.
You're
And
right.
just drag and drop it over the
Drag it on
loaded
device.
window. Yeah.
I'll get out of here. Okay, so we'll go into System. We will go into Emulators. Let's see if I can find it. Internet expansion. Oh, it was up here, right? It was emulators, various additional emulators. There we go. And then we go to Vice.
There's like a bunch of Commodore 64 ones.
Magic 64, Vice Plus. I'll do Vice Plus. And should I drag it onto the icon or should I
I
load
think
it
you have to
first?
open it first, and when you get the little window,
Just drag and drop it onto there. All right, let's try it. Let's try it, folks. We're going to drag this PRG file right into our 64 emulator. If this works, it'll be crazy.
upshift. Yeah. Blinking something. I see a fast blinking
Something's
cursor.
blinking.
Oh, I saw enter. It's not doing something. Or nothing. Upship 64. Dr. Chris, you should stream live on Twitch every week. Yeah. I know you are getting bored with the lack of things to do in your spare time. Yeah. Spare time.
Yeah, Chris
It's like spare change.
He's got so much time.
Doesn't exist. You may need a SID player plug-in
If this is an executable file.
for Amiga AMP. Yeah, that's an executable file. So maybe Vice doesn't do it, but maybe the other Amiga, I'm sorry, 64 emulators. I don't know the 8-bit stuff. I am not an 8-bit guy.
Type run. Yeah, I don't know it either. Yo, what's up, Torque Live? Great to see you.
This is not a Commodore 64 stream. It's just a courtesy.
Right button menu.
Oh.
I'm curious, Chris. Oh, look at that. Wow. Right button file. Attach. It's not a tape image. It's not a cartridge image. The PRG is there. Wait, where's the PRG? I don't see PRG on the list here. Use auto start disk tape image. Okay. Oh, look at that. And then can we go to RAM? RAM. Karma. And we hit attach. File not found. Karma. Proton. I don't know how to use the Vice. I don't know how to use the Vice, but try it again. Auto start disk tape image. Not attach. I did it wrong. Okay. Oh, do we create image or? You want to auto run it, but where's the auto run option? Double click it.
Double click it.
Couldn't find it. Let's see. I made an image. Attach cartridge image. I thought. Wait, no. Attach auto start disk tape image. We'll try the D64. Nope. Sorry, Proton Fig. We tried, Proton. We tried, dude. We're not 64 guys.
64 communities yelling at their TVs.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Just like I'm yelling at my TV every time I see Mr. Adrian twist caps.
Hayes, I like it. 10 print ST is poop. 20 go to 10. Yeah, send me something I could use, Proton Fig. Let's go, baby. Come on. Oh man. Sure, Torque Live. No, share the link to your Dune AGA video. No problem, brother.
Here's something funny. This is
Thanks,
early
Corbo. I appreciate
information.
Corbo. Cheers, Corbo. I can't wait to hang with you at VCF East. We're gonna have your Amiga 1000 at VCF East with the Parciero board. Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's okay. I have a friend named Mr. Paul who is making a video game, and it features Dave Haney on a quest for the 3 A's. And I don't know its working title, but the funny thing is he sent me a 4-minute video of Dave Haney visiting my studio where I am filming YouTube videos in this video game, and I say all my stupid cliches during them, and the fourth wall, he looks at the camera, who the H are you talking to? And I keep saying my little video stuff. Apparently I have to fix his time machine or spaceship or something like that. He's looking for the 3 A's. I guess it's some kind of Triforce, but it's really neat how they did it. It's all 16-bit, so it's limited color. That's pretty funny though.
That's hilarious. Dave's such a good guy.
And it looks like Dave, and it looks like me, and it looks like I'm like, holy crap! How'd you guys do that? It's funny. We're all animated.
Oh, I gotta see that.
So he took it off. He took it off of my Dr. Chris doll guy.
That Dr. Chris doll is
it.
amazing. I love it.
It was hand painted, and the funny thing is, if you're looking at the pajamas here, I do wear pajamas a lot, and because I'm in my basement, might as well be comfortable when you're working on everybody's computers for free.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly. Yo, Olet Johnny, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Olet Joni, thank you. And Jack Skater, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it, Jack. Thank you, Jack and Joni. All right, well, I'll see if Proton Fig sends me something new. If not, I don't know, Chris. What else we got here? I mean, there's so much to explore. I could explore this. It's gonna take me until PiMiga4 to get used to it. What's Host Run Fun? Oh,
Host
okay,
Run Fun is the Linux punch-through apps.
Got it. I see that.
Yeah, there's so much stuff to do. There's a on the work drive. Nobody ever goes into there because it's just extra stuff. But I have word processors, utilities, programs, has a bunch of stuff. There's tons of things to do. But on the work drive, there's a single file you can double click and it'll cycle the boot screens for you. Pick boot or something like that.
Pick boot?
Yeah, I think you just double click on that and it cycles all the boot screens.
Oh, cool. I love that
you
image.
have to keep double clicking it, but yeah, you can click it and then it'll go off. It fades in, fades out, and that's what I run during the boot. You can click and it'll go away.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you click it again. It's random. Sometimes you get a double because it's Amiga and it's not perfect.
Very cool. I like that one.
But
The Amiga format is cool.
The Amiga format is really great.
Yeah, I love that one. It's such.
I am not a graphical person. I can't do this. So wiretap.
There we go. There's the chicken.
members.
There's the chicken.
There's a fried chicken. Gotta represent. Chicken with dipping sauce.
I had so much fried last night. We went to this restaurant before the screening, and oh man, it was a plate of fried stuff. It was awesome.
It's not good for you, but it's so guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it ain't good for you, but it's good to you. That's what they say.
Yeah, good for the soul.
Oh, Proton Fig sent it. All right, we'll give it one more try. Proton Fig. I like it. I like the challenge. Okay, so it's a D64 file. All right, we'll download it. So Chris, can I just pull the USB stick out, or should I?
Yeah, hot swappable.
All right. All right, it's out. All right, let's download Proton Fig's D64 file. I am excited to use this D64 emulator at school. PiMiga D64.
I know I had it larger playing around with it, but I don't. Oops.
Black Arrows. What's up, Black Arrows? It is Sunday Fun Day. I'm having a blast. I'm having so much fun today. I love it. Sunday is the best day. All right, let's check it out. Did it? There we go. Okay, volume mounted. I'm gonna do the same thing with the RAM disk.
Let's see. Are you running Vice? Let's see.
My Chris Hulsbeck. Got some Hulsbeck on there too. There's Chris is the man. Love Chris. RAM disk. And we'll do the D64 file. Oh no, it's the... Wait a minute, how'd that get into the RAM disk already?
You never deleted the old one?
I never had a D64 file though. That's bizarre.
You made a disk out of one.
Oh, right. I did. Yes, I did. How do I get rid of this thing?
Attach disk image to drive 8. You know what you can do? You can just go to the USB assign itself. You don't need to copy anything around. You can just go to USB colon.
USB colon. Okay.
On from Vice when you're loading the disk image or attaching a disk image to drive 8.
Right. I never used Vice, so I don't know the proper.
I just figured it out a couple seconds ago.
Oh, cool.
Never me neither. Sorry, 8-bit guys.
Yeah, I don't know the 8-bit stuff. Let's see. If we go to, it was emulators additional, and then we go to Vice Plus.
I just ran Vice.
Regular Vice?
Yeah.
I didn't even see regular Vice. I saw Magic 64.
It's just C64 is the one I ran.
Magic C64?
X64.exe.
Oh,
That's what I ran.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I ran too. Yeah. But it's in that direction.
And then I chose attach disk D64 to drive 8, and on the right hand side, USB colon lit up.
Attach. I guess it would be insert disk. Auto start. Just okay, and then we go to. Oh yeah, there it is. USB. And then we go to, not the PRG, right? We want
D64.
PiMiga. And then we do. Do we do attach or do we do attach? The real Tony Rocks, my man.
You double click it, I think.
I think I got it, Chris. It's there.
There you go.
It's there. It's
sweet.
It's there. It ran. I don't hear the sound, but that's okay. I mean, sorry, Proton Fig. That's cool. Yo, Pure 3000. Cheers. That is the real Tony Rocks, my main man. Oh, thank you, Pints and Amiga. I appreciate that. It's all. Hey, Proton Fig. We'll just we'll hum along to Karma Chameleon. Karma Chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. There you go. That's all I know.
Well, sometimes not at all.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, we got to load. I love it. You probably have to set up the sound somehow in the emulator. That's rad. All right. Very cool.
Settings, sounds. Oops, I just clicked out of it. I don't use this. So settings, sound settings, and you can choose 22050 hertz. It doesn't give me like, I don't know. I'd have to play with it.
Yeah, SID settings maybe.
Oh, there we go. Full screen.
Reset,
oh, look at that.
Oh, we
can
go
hit
full screen?
Yeah, it's in the menu bar at the top.
Oh, the Dune AGA wait, so Han Solo, did they actually make a Dune AGA remake yet? Because I know last week in our news section we were talking about the Dune AGA remake, but it hasn't been done yet. It's just they're looking for a coder. Yo, user flavor ed name. User flavor ed name. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. I'm Amiga Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch every Sunday. Almost every Sunday. We call it the Sunday Fun Day. Today I'm joined by my good friend Dr. Chris Edwards from Chris Edwards Restoration YouTube channel and creator of PiMiga4. That's what we're looking at right now. It's super cool. Yeah, Melvoid.
I got sidetracked.
Yeah, it's all good.
Sidetracked with C64 stuff on an Amiga.
Han Solo, I gotta check it out. Yeah, now we're playing some we're doing some Commodore 64 stuff. We gotta figure out the sound somehow. Who knows? Anyway, that was cool. Proton Fig's gotta send me some MP3s, baby. MP3s. Oh, Pines, what did you talk about yesterday? I love the fact that you guys are doing that game for Taylor. That's super, super rad. Boom, there we go.
Come on, one more person join the stream. We're at 199.
Nice. We've been at like 200 pretty much, I think, the whole time. I think. Oh, the Dune AGA. Oh, very cool. Points in Amiga. Thank you, Super Tech Boy.
Amiga France.
Yeah, I don't know. No problem, ProTech. Have a good night. Yeah, Chris. I don't know if you saw it yet, but they're working on an AGA version of Dune 2. It looks really cool. Boom, 200. Greg of Florida. Greg, are you an Yo, I want you to drive down to Anthony's house, grab him by his hair, and drag him up to BCF East. Come on, Anthony. He loves to complain and be a little baby, but then once he gets to BCF East, he understands the power
Only
of the fun.
17 hours.
Terrible
What's
Fire
17?
Terrible Fire BCF East is the 12th, 13th, and 14th of April. And I'm on a panel. I'm on a panel with Ash Said Hi and Lady Alarus. And me and Voxeltrots and Corbo will have an Amiga set up there as well. Too close to revision. Gotcha.
Oh, revision 2024.
I would love to go to
Sweet.
revision, Chris. I would
New
love to.
demos. I would love to also. You were there in spirit when you were watching, when we were doing, I was watching your stream of revision 2023 when they were like, Amiga Bill, this one's for you. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, Truck is such a good guy. I really appreciate that. One of my favorite streams is that we did some a demo scene stream with Truck. It was so much fun. I should.
Device would kill me.
I understand Terrible Fire. You know what? My wife device is awesome. She rules. Yeah, it's so funny because last night we were at the screening, and then when you shoot a documentary, you can't shoot like every shot. And every now and then she would pound me, and she'd be like, "Is that your shot?" I was like, "Nope." She's like, "I know." I'm like, "I can't shoot everything." What can I say? We shot for a year. This is rad. You're gonna be at Revision Comatron. You'll be watching. I tell you the Proton Fix an MP3, nice. Terrible Fire, yeah. Yo, Chris, I'm gonna have a big WOG meetup in the summer. Obviously you're welcome to come. We do it every year. We rent out the community room where I live, and we had a great turnout last year. It was awesome. Everyone sets up their Amigas, and you don't have to bring an Amiga, but we have tons of them here. It's a blast, and we drink tons of beer. It's great.
I can drink tons of beer.
Yeah. Oh, Black Arrow's got a question for you, Chris. Do PiMiga updates happen automatically in the background when PiMiga is connected to the internet?
No. If you wanted to pretend it does, sure. No, you can. I mean, PiMiga updates as far as what, like the emulator or Linux. I mean, you can trigger those things off yourself, but it's really not necessary. You're emulating a 30-year-old computer and everything on it's old, so.
Yeah, so
really
Black
good.
Arrow's basically, I don't know if he's gonna do it every year, but it's been almost every Christmas. Chris has come out with a new version of PiMiga, and he always he gives you a torrent file on his YouTube channel and talks about how to install it and all the features of the newest version of PiMiga. So this is, I guess, 4th year now, and you just download that torrent file, and it gives you the latest version of PiMiga, and it's been an awesome evolution. Like PiMiga4 is super cool. I love the integration with Linux in the background using, what's it called? What's the tech called? The software called?
Host run.
Host run. It's awesome. But I remember the original Mother Fracker edition came out, I think, right before the right before the pandemic or during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
Right before.
And I remember we used to, in order to copy stuff onto it, we had to put it into like the
With
Kick
the
directory.
USB.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
Kick directory. Now it's just it's like butter. Oh man, it's so easy.
Everything's growing. Plug and play, and it's a one-man show with help from a small group of people. So it's about 1,000 hours of my life dumped into this each year, and it's not as easy as you think, because if you've ever used a real Amiga, with a hard drive and a various assortment of things, if you update one thing, let's say I put a new version of Eagle Player on, well, some of the libraries in there made Hippo Player and 6 or 7 other programs I use stop working. Well, what did it? Do that times the 8,000 things that are on PiMiga, and you see where we run into this web of fine line of getting it to work perfectly with some crashes and not. Like, it works, but if you quit it, it's going to guru. Okay, good enough. All these demos, you have to turn JIT on or off. Good enough. So it's a fine line of perfection. It's not. I always say it's not perfect. It's not going to run on everything, but it can, if you work with it for a little while.
It's a lot of trial and error, especially like demos are tricky. Even when you're using real hardware. I mean, everyone's Amiga configuration is different. So just because you're running a demo on a real Amiga doesn't mean it's going to run properly. So then you bring it into like an emulated environment, and you have to play around with the settings to get the settings that are dialed in for that particular demo.
I don't know about you guys, but I cannot run state-of-the-art on WHD load or real floppy disk on my real Amiga 3000. It will not run at all. I can boot floppy disk on it, or I tried Jesus on Ease. It just won't do it. I've turned off the ECS. I've went to OCS PAL, CPU extensions. Nothing matters. So I run it on PiMiga and it works fine. So a real Amiga isn't always the perfect solution.
Yeah.
Or that one,
And not everyone has, let's say you've got a super suite like Amiga 500. You're not going to be able to run like the AGA demos from the Black Lotus. Or even if you've got like an Amiga 1200 030, you're not going to be able to run you're not going to be able to run Rift, The 030 is a sweet spot, but still you can't run like those super high-end demos. But PiMiga runs like butter.
I want to know the machine they're running them on at revision, because that thing seems to just run everything no problem.
I think they're using. I think they might be using emulation.
Is it WinUAE?
I think they're using
Okay.
one. Yeah. I think they. I mean, I think you guys would know better than me in the chat, because a lot of you go to revision every year. But back in the day,
The real Yutuku, happy birthday!
Whoa, wait, today's the birthday?
That's Mr. Jonathan,
Oh.
the creator of My Doctor. Thank you for this. Happy birthday.
The real Yutuku, thank you for stopping in. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate that. Oh, and user flavor D-name, thank you so much for the follow. It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome to the stream, user. Welcome to the stream, the real Yutuku. I'm Amiga Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch almost every Sunday. We call it the Sunday Fun Day. I play classic Amiga games, new Amiga games. We do Amiga news every week. My favorite thing to do is to have guests on my stream, and today we are joined by my awesome friend, Dr. Chris Edwards from Chris Edwards Restoration YouTube channel and creator of PiMiga4. Happy birthday! That's awesome. I need to make a happy birthday like animation. I love Jazzcat, by the way. Jazzcat is from the awesome Polish demo group Ghost Town. He rules.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, check this out.
Yo, no worries, the real Tony Rocks. I love you too, man. I can't wait to see you at BCF East. We are gonna partay. Woo! Happy
Boogie
birthday,
Town.
real. Which one? Oh, which one's that?
Boogie Town from Ghost Town. It's the one
Oh.
that looks like the MTV video.
Boogie Town is awesome.
It's Ghost Town.
I'm sure you've got it on here, right, Chris? Do you know what directory?
Yeah,
it's
it's in the demos drive.
demos.
Yep, demos, Ghost Town, and
Ghost Town RNO or just
Yeah.
And we got Boogie Town. There it
first
is.
one, yeah. It looks like an MTV. That's why I love it, because when you launch it,
so
it's just
good.
an EXE.
It's so good. What's up, DJC
like
Animation? Ghost Town's so good. They Cody goes to Ami Party every year. He's awesome. Pants off, shrimps. Slayer's artwork is amazing. He's so good. He's a pixel genius. Ha! Bros, Torque Live, great to see you. Amiga, oh, Amiga Love is here. Amiga Love, what's going on? Mr. Wolverine DK with the hugs, the cyber hugs. What's up, Mr. Wolverine DK? No problem, Yuri. Thank you for everything, brother. You rule, Yuri. Thanks for keeping the hot tub hot, my man. Craggle. Slayer is so good.
Good bass in here.
Yeah. Proton Fig, keep in your pants, baby. It's 8-bit mode now. We're sitting. It's so good. Yeah, Ghost Town, Chris. You know, they're used to. They have 8-bit mode. What demo is it? It's Metro Police. That's an amazing 8-bit mode.
Perfect example. We crash.
Yeah,
and I did too on mine, so it's not. You're not unique. So
I love
reboot.
Crashing is perfect. We'll play Proton Fig. Yeah. Hey, Eugene. Eugene, are you coming to VCF East? Oh, hold on. Amiga Love is here. Welcome, Mr. Amiga Love.com. My man is here. Amiga Love, I love following you on Threads, by the way. I've been enjoying that. And if you ever can get out to VCF East, I would lose my mind. Maybe one day I'll get to VCF Pacific Northwest. That'd be awesome. Amiga Love, we gotta hang in person. Kevin came to WOG. Maybe you can come too. That'd be awesome. Yeah, and we're in the Amiga Cathedral. Comatron, I can't wait. I saw your message. I can't wait to do that.
Robbie came over also.
Who came over?
Robbie last year.
Oh yeah, Robbie came from VCF East. That's right. Oh yeah, that was.
He left with an Odyssey.
That's right. I don't know. He's the master of packing. How do you put that in his suitcase? He had the box and everything.
He's like, look what I got.
Chris. That's another one I want to get to. I want to get to Robbie's show, Kickstart too. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I was going to do that, and it's like $4,000.
I know.
That's the flight. That's just the flight.
Tell me about it. Tell me.
Like what happened? Like
I know.
Amiga 34. I went to Germany and back for like 22.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, round trip.
Not bad. Yeah.
I booked it in advance, but still, even if I book right now, it's like $4,000. And then my daughter's like, I want to go, so that's $8,000. I'm like, nope, nope. So that's an Amiga 4000 tower right there. We can't go.
Oh, so oh wait, so who your follower? Your friend has got the birthday today. Proton Fig dropped a happy birthday MP3 in the chat. What's his name again?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. All right, Jonathan. This is
the
for
real
you.
Utuku. I'm calling you out.
Happy birthday to you. This is from Proton Fig. Nice one, Proton Fig. A very big happy birthday to the real Yutuku. It's a pleasure to have you here, real. Thank you for coming by on your birthday. That's really an honor. I appreciate that. Cheers to you. Edge Crusher, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that, Edge Crusher. Thank you. Welcome to stream. I'm Amiga Bill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch almost every Sunday. We call it the Sunday Fun Day. And I stream classic Amiga games, new Amiga games. We do Amiga news every week. And, well, I love having guests on my stream. Today we're joined by Chris Edwards, Dr. Chris, from his YouTube channel, Chris Edwards Restoration. We're checking out one of his creations today, the PiMiga version 4, which dropped about a month ago. I've been traveling. I've been commuting to Los Angeles every week, so I haven't had time to install it until this morning. Finally got it installed on my Raspberry Pi 4, and I'm loving it. Amiga Love with the resub. Thank you, Amiga Love. Appreciate that. Eugene, wait, you're coming to VCF East, right, Eugene? Orange, this is PiMiga4. PiMiga4. What else should we do? I mean, to be honest, I love the demo so much. What's up, Boing Ball? Good to see you. Oh, Boing Ball. Boing Ball, you'll like it. Miss Croatia is featured prominently on PiMiga4. You'll dig it. Yo, Senior Kevin 1. Thank you, Sir Kevin 1. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, Rapid Avatar, I stream as much as I can. I will be... I think in April, I'll be in LA for a weekend, so that might be a tough stream. I'll definitely stream. I'll stream from VCF East, but on Sunday at 2 p.m., people are already starting to pack up, but I'll stream anyway. I don't care.
That's when you can get bandwidth.
Yeah, exactly.
Internet's really tight there.
True. Oh, Aer Lingus. Daedalus, Daedalus, I gotta tell you my Aer Lingus stories. One day when we finally meet in person, I'll tell you, but I was flying from Dublin to JFK. We take off, and you know it was weird. It's that time of year when there's a lot of humidity in the air, and I got on the plane and there was like all this steam coming out of the vents in the plane. I was like, ha, it seems like the plane's on fire, but I know it's just water vapor. It's all good. So like we take off and we're going up, and I notice like the plane is really loud. Like I fly every week almost, and I know I'm like, wow, this plane's super loud. We get up into the clouds and like we level off in the clouds. And I was like, that's weird. Usually, like, we go up to 10,000 feet, but we're like 4,000 feet, and we're in the clouds and not moving. And then this is really strange. And then all of a sudden, the pilot comes on the radio, and he's like, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our flight. And he goes, Daedalus, I don't know. He goes, we have we were on takeoff. We got a touch of a flame in the left engine. We had a touch of a flame in the left engine. And I'm like, oh, no wonder, because I'm over by the right engine and it's loud as hell. He's like, so I had to shut it down. We're going to turn around, dump some fuel, and make an emergency landing back in Dublin. But don't worry, I've been trained for this. And I was like, yo. I was like, wait, what? I had like 10 Guinnesses the night before, and I was like, what is going on? Right? We have a touch of a flame in the left engine. What the hell is that? But I'm glad you trained for it, Mr. Pilot. So sure, we turn around. Sure enough, we turn around. We're like circling around the Atlantic because we just like we kept going and circling around the Atlantic, dumping fuel. Because as I learned, you have to dump the fuel before you land. If you land with too much fuel, you explode. So fortunately, he dumped all the fuel. It would have been a real boom, exactly. So we come back and we get back to Dublin, and I can see the runway out the window because I had a window seat, and literally the runway was lined up with fire trucks. And I was like, oh shit. So he circled around, we come in for the landing, and the plane, because there's only one engine, the plane is literally going like this, because like it starts to turn and he turns it back, and it starts to turn and he turns it back, and I was like, oh god, like we're screwed. Some people are like praying, they're like, this is it, it's over, we're praying. But we come in and he's back and forth like this, and sure enough, like he sticks the landing, and then when planes land, I'm not a pilot, but I learned this. When planes land, they put the engines in reverse, and that's how they stop. That's how they put the brakes on. But when you only have one engine, you can't put the engine in reverse because then the plane will spin. So he was using the handbrakes on the wheels, and when you use the handbrakes on the wheels, the brakes will overheat. So he used the handbrakes on the wheels, and the firefighters were putting water on the brakes as we were going. They were following us like a video game. putting the fire out on the brakes so we could stop. And then we come to a stop, and it was like, he did it. He was right. Like, the pilot was awesome. He totally landed the plane.
Right.
It was amazing. And
that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we always go to the bar before we get on.
Always, every time, Chris, every time.
Totally hammered.
And the hilarious thing was, like, some dudes were on the plane, and they woke up, and they thought they were in New York. They're like, oh, cool. And then, like, they got off the plane, and they're like, wait a minute, why are we in Dublin? Because they slept through the whole thing, because they were plastered from the night before, and they got on the plane and passed out. It was great.
How far will this one engine get us?
Yeah.
All the way to the scene of the crash.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, and then the pilot gets on, he's like, oh, yeah, it's like, they're going to come out and check out the other engine, and then we'll take off again. I'm like, yo, I am getting the hell off this plane. I don't care. I'm off this plane. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like saying the plane's a little on fire. Exactly, Cal. Exactly.
A touch of a flame.
We got a touch of a flame in the left engine.
That's the English nicety. Proper. The RP. That was Scotland, you said, right? Or Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin, yeah. It was Aer Lingus from Dublin.
Aer Lingus.
Yeah.
That sounds like something wrong. Aer Lingus.
It does.
She had a touch of the Aer Lingus.
Yeah, I had a touch of the Aer Lingus. Yeah. But anyway, I had a great time in Ireland. I loved it. I can't wait to get back there. I would love to go to Amiga Ireland one day. I probably will do Delta. But you know what? Hey, the pilot was awesome. So if you ever have a touch of a flame in your engine, you're going to want the pilot from Aer Lingus because he rocked it out for us. So, yay, that was great.
My flight to Germany was Lufthansa.
Oh, Lufthansa's awesome. Yeah, Lufthansa, JFK to Frankfurt. It's awesome.
We picked up, wait a minute, I got on at HIA because I'm in Harrisburg. That's my closest one. And they went to London Heathrow. And I drank beers with Dave Haney and John David Pleasance at 12 o'clock at night. And we had a 3-hour flight to Dusseldorf. And we went to Dusseldorf and we drank more beers. It was 3:41 a.m. their time, which was like 9:40 our time. So we were awake. And I'm like, what do you guys want to do? Like, I don't know. Let's just drink more beer. I have photos of us drinking beer at there was a ski lodge inside of this place.
Oh, man.
We're just drinking beer. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. People still there. It's a different world.
Oh, man. Amiga folks rule.
Don't even get me started on the toilets, German people.
I love
toilets.
I love flying to Germany. I flew there because I flew to Africa a bunch of times, and we always flew through Frankfurt, and I flew to Germany a bunch of times too. It's just great. Yo, Jake the dog, have a good one. Have a good one, Jake the dog. It's so great to have you here today. I appreciate you so much.
Are there any Amiga users in Africa? If so, shout out.
That would be a really cool one. That would be a really cool, like, little documentary, Amiga users in Africa. That would be super cool.
Have, when you go on YouTube, you have analytics of where people are watching you from. I have one user from Vatican City.
Oh, cool.
Like, how the heck? I have one. It says one, Vatican City. I'm like, what the heck? Did they click on something wrong? Because I load up my keywords with all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yo, with Hoffman in the chat. Yo, Hoffman, you rule, brother. It's great to have you here. A pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Hoffman, you've got your own directory on PiMiga4, and that is well deserved. I can't wait. I got my Uber Ultra edition of Seekanoid. I can't freaking wait to get the physical edition. I can't wait. Lufthansa business class is the way to go. Oh, no, so you were asking the prices we were talking about before were just for, like, economy. It's expensive. It's not cheap flying to Europe, unfortunately. Is the shipping forecast in there? Yeah, Hoffman, it is. It said something like, it's pretty long, but I don't care. It's all good. We'll see. Whenever it comes, it comes. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Poppies and Amiga confirmed? Yeah, right. Datos, I can't wait to get I want to come hang with you guys so bad. I got Datos, I'm out of beer. I don't have my Scotch whiskey with me, but I got some bourbon, American style, Kentucky style. I got some Knob Creek single barrel. Woo! It's gonna be a good Sunday night. I had such a crazy week, guys. I need to party. I partied a bit last night, but I had to drive home from the city. So yeah, right on, Daedalus. You rule. I don't, Chris. This is amazing. I mean, I'm gonna be playing with this until PiMiga4 comes out.
I'm just happy it worked so well.
It worked amazingly well.
Issues. You know, we didn't have that many issues today.
Oh no, it worked great. We had a couple of gurus, which is good because It wouldn't be
That's
Amiga if it
normal.
worked perfectly. Oh man, so folks, yeah, Chris, I mean, you're welcome to hang out. What time is? I don't even know what time it is. It's
4:30.
Oh yeah,
4:46 my time.
yeah, it's about time for me to. I'll probably wrap it up soon too. Maybe I'll play one game or something. Maybe I'll play another demo. But yeah, Chris, I mean, thank you so much for coming on today and for all your time. I really appreciate it, and not just time today, but thank you for putting all your time into PiMiga, and thanks for all your time on your YouTube channel, and thanks for all the time fixing all the Amigas. You're awesome, dude, and I can't wait to hang with you at VCF East. It's gonna be a blast.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
yeah,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you rule, Chris. I had so much fun. This was such a great stream, man. I appreciate you coming on today, Chris. Thank you.
That was cool. So I will let you guys go enjoy the rest of PiMiga4 because I have to go to the restroom.
Cheers.
And it's been a fun, what, 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours now. We're
Yeah.
still going. So thank you all for at least stopping by. 191 people left after almost 3 hours. So that's great.
Pretty
you know?
amazing, right?
Cool.
It's
all right. Well,
amazing.
thank you for having me, and we'll see you soon.
All right, Chris. Have a good one, dude. Thank you so much.
All
I'll
right.
see you. I'll see you in a couple weeks at VCF East.
Yep.
Cheers.
All right. See ya.
Bye bye. Chris Edwards, everyone. That was super fun. Chris is an awesome dude. Love that guy. Greg of Florida, Chris Doe, Upshift, Porthol, Pints and Amiga, Edge Crusher, Jawwolf, Angry Stickman, Prismatic Realms, Albie Shore, Zemish, Graphite Avatar, Gemini Knight, Lizard, Texas Foosballer, Pints and Amiga. Pints and Amiga, I could use some Texas meat. Carlos Jackal. Oh, thanks, Gemini Knight. I appreciate it. Yeah, Chris and I are chill dudes, and we just want to hang out. Oh, yeah, no worries, Quantic. No worries. It's great to have you here. Oh, Graphite Avatar. I'm going to Amiga 4D. Like, it's on, like, Donkey Kong. I hope Hoff does a set. I hope Ravi does a set. And if not, I'm going to be partying anyway. Yeah, yo, Pints. Knob Creek is good stuff. It is good stuff. Yeah, Chris is super fun. Oh, look into Discord? Okay, cool. Today was a super chill stream because like I said, folks, you know, you saw at the beginning of the stream what I've been doing all week. It's been nuts. I'm so thankful for everything that happened to me this week. It's just been awesome. But I didn't have time to prepare for the stream, so I was like, all right, I'll put Chris on. I know Chris is awesome. We'll just check out PiMiga4 and see how it goes. What's Torque up to? Torque, you rascal. What's Torque Live up to? I don't know. Let's see what Torque Live is up to, you rascal. I met Torque at, it was Amiga 37. So, Torque, am I gonna get a copyright
Ich möchte
strike
euch
there?
heute noch einmal herzlich
Torque's looking
einladen,
at,
das
he's looking at
Spiel Dune Remake AGA vorzustellen.
Dune Remake AGA.
Unter dem
Yeah.
letzten Video gab es
But Torque, wait, you have a, it's not available yet, right, Torque? It's just graphics so far. I want to see some, I want to see some programming up in here, Torque Live.
Sachen nennen sich Praline Software und kommen
D-Mackie, sorry you missed the WOG meetup. Oh, yo, D-Mackie, nowhere. Yo, Spongehorn, great to see you, Spongehorn. Long time no see. I hope all is well, Spongehorn.
falls das Spiel noch
Karma
nicht
Sid,
erschienen
I'll
ist,
try it,
ist
Proton
heute
Fig.
Release Date. Nein, das neue AGA.
D-Mackie, it would be amazing for you to come to VCF East. If not, come to the WOG meetup. I think the WOG meetup may be like a full weekend. Not a full weekend, but what I want to do
Ich finde das
is like
Original
start it on
schon sehr
Saturday
gut,
and just
aber
have
das
people
AGA,
crash in the place until
macht
Sunday.
einfach
That's what I
mehr
kind of
her
want to do
und
because
sieht
it's
sehr
a good party.
vielversprechend aus.
Yo, what's up, Sea Death 420?
Ist es
Great
doch
to see
ein
you.
echter
Black Arrows, you
Computerspiel
rule.
Oder ein Emulator? Das ist eine sehr gute Frage. Ich würde auf einem
I believe it's I believe it's Dune 2. I believe it's the Dune 2 remake, Delamort. I'm pretty sure it's Dune 2.
Über mein Haupt. Lasst dem Video doch einen Daumen hoch da und einen Kommentar.
Last night,
Ich würde mich sehr
myself
freuen.
and my friends
Vielen
were.
Dank
I'll
für
drop
euren ganzen
Torque Live. You
Support.
can drop the link into the
Solltet
chat
ihr
for the
mich
folks who want to
abonnieren
check that out off stream. There you go. Oh, it's Dune 1. It's Dune 1. Dune 2 is the RTS. Oh, and I gotta catch up on all that. We were talking about going to see Dune 2 in IMAX. Can't wait. What do you got here, Proton Fig? Karma Sid. How am I gonna play this how am I gonna play this Sid file? Karma Sig. I don't know. Sid. I don't know how to play it. I gotta be honest. I don't know how to play it. It's what if we drop it? USB drive. Maybe my XM player can play it. I don't know. I don't. Proton Fig. Sorry, dude. I don't know. I can't play Sid right now. Oh, I can try. Let's see. USB drive. Karma. Yeah. Maybe XM player can play it. If not, if I add it. Oh man. Games and media. Yeah, playing a file is a little bit hard for me right now. Sorry. I Beholder was the best Westwood game, though, Mort. Yo, Nivrig, what's going on, dude? Yo, Nivrig, I don't know what the latest is on the Dune AGA. Nivrig, I ordered your game, physical edition too. I can't freaking wait. I can't wait. I got Rogue Declan and Seekanoid both coming physical editions. Let's get physical, baby. What do you guys want to do? You want to try a game in PiMiga? Where did I think there's a Hoffman directory here. Oh, this is nice. Nivrig, I can't wait. I can't wait to get some Rogue Declan physical. I want to get physical with Declan. Pints and Amiga, I have it right over here, and I'm gonna send it to Amiga Cami. Terrible. We were just hanging out drinking beers. Terrible Fire. You didn't miss much. To be fair, you didn't miss anything. I'm just freestyling it now. I'm just freestyling it now, Terrible Fire. Maybe we'll play a game. I will. Terrible. I want to send it to Amiga Cami, Pints and Amiga. So, tomorrow I'm actually going to the post office because I need to send a vampire to play a belly, and what I'll do, I'll send the game to Amiga Cami as well. Instead of doing a raffle, like I really want to go to Amiga Cami because she was always in my stream, she's always in your stream, and I think she deserves it. She was in that stream, you know. I feel like she deserves it. Yo, have a good night, Torque Live. Pints and Amiga, no, Playavelli sent me his vampire to test it out, and he didn't think he was going to want the vampire anymore. It turns out he does want the vampire, so I'm going to send it back to him, that's all. And I got a Vampire V4 standalone that I want to have the Apollo team on my stream, and we'll talk about the Vampire V4. But my Vampire V4, I think the SD card, the compact flash card pooped out, so I need to get a new compact flash card, and then when I get my Vampire V4 back up and running, I'll have the team on. I know Amiga Cami deserves it for sure. Wait, does Mini Slug work off the bat? Let's see. Does it work off the bat? How do I get it full screen? I don't know if I can get it full screen, to be fair. There is a way to get Mini Slug. Oh, config Mini Slug. Let's try it. I know there's a way to get it full screen. Oh yeah, that's Dr. Chris. One of the function keys was full screen. Nope. I agree, Pints and Amiga. No, I've got it's nice and safe with me, but I want to send it to Amiga Cami. I think she deserves it. My shirt, Amiga Love says my shirt looks like an Amiga demo waiting to happen. So it is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in honor of Pints and Amiga. Is my Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirt. I love Texas. I mean, look at that. Look, there he is. There he is. That's for you, Pints. It's my Texas Chainsaw Massacre shirt. Freaking I love Texas. It's so good. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love Texas. I love Pints and Amiga. You guys rule. Maybe I'll play Amiga4. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Oh, Amiga Cami, that's amazing. Oh, so Amiga Cami, I'm going to, I'll send it to you tomorrow because I need to send Playa his Vampire 2 back, and I need to, I'll send you the box as well. Done deal. It's a done deal. Amiga Cami is done. To be fair, sometimes I get distracted, and like this week I was supposed to send Playa that Vampire, but I've been commuting back and forth to California, and it's really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Neil? For sure. And the post office is like 20 minutes from my house, and then when you're in the post office, it takes like 30 minutes in there, and then another 20 minutes back home. I haven't even had a free hour. It's been crazy. Neil, it's great to have you here. Yeah, Amiga Cami, it's I'm glad that you understand. Thank you. Okay, now we got some proper WASD. Rot was the arrow keys. I'm a WASD guy. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is nuts, Angry Stick Man. I haven't watched it in years. What I can tell you about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is that it was ridiculous, but me and my buddy Chris were like horror movie nuts. And when we were in high school, we watched some Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and we thought it was hilarious. Yeah, Elron, WSD, it's all about the WSD and spacebar, you know what I'm saying? Neil, for sure, this is RTG, and this is running on a Raspberry Pi 4 in PiMiga. What's the mansion thing, CDeath420? I don't know what the mansion thing is. Maybe I do. I just don't know off the top of my head. I'm definitely gonna stop the stream by 6 o'clock, folks. But maybe. Oh. Oh, I suck at this. $35 health. Ha! Datos, that's hilarious. I need some health up in here. Boom, 55 health. Love it, love it. Oh, hold on. I can help you guys out here. Let's do this. Let's make it bigger. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to work on the stream here. Leave me alone. Jerk. Yeah, that was a special day, Pints and Amiga. That was a really special day. Because we were talking about raffling it off, but I don't, you know what, in my mind, I don't need a raffle. Like, Amiga Cami is the clear winner. You know, she deserves it. She's always in your stream. She's always in my stream. She was in that stream, so, like, let's just give it to Amiga Cami, you know? And because I know she'll appreciate it. Neil, it's pretty crazy, right? Cheers, Pints. I appreciate that, Jack. Hey, Jack, you rule. And folks, don't forget, Pints and Amiga has got a GoFundMe set up for a game we talked about in the Amiga news section. It's a game for Taylor, in memory of Taylor Kalk from Pints and Amiga. And all the proceeds go back into the Amiga community to all of the coders the musicians, the graphic artists who work on the game, and it's all about Taylor, who spills his beer on an Amiga and needs to repair it. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, yo, Jiro, I love Rot. Rot. I love it. That'd be funny to see that. Yeah, Gemini Knight, you can play Amiga Live online multiplayer, and you can do it through PiMiga, which is super cool. You have to use the, I don't know how to crouch. The control? I don't know the crouch command. I gotta check my keyboard mapping. C for crouch. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Neil knows what's up. Neil knows what's up. Neil knows what's up. Thank you, Neil. It was C. It was C, Neil. You were right. You were totally on point, Neil. Oh, what hit me? Oh, this guy freaking from behind? I shot him right in the face. Look at that. Look at that headshot. Look at him squeal in pain. I love it. Oh, Haas bags. You know, I would love to, but yeah, there's just too much BS. You know, I just chill out, hang out, have fun with whatever is available to us, hang out with the awesome folks in the Amiga community, drink beers, host WOG meetings. That's what we do. I know some folks have been like, yo, Bill, you should do like an Amiga 40 in New York. Which would be cool because obviously Amiga was launched in New York. Lincoln Center. Not too far away from where I live. But I don't have it in me. I would need so much help to do that. To put on an event is like, as we learned last year, it's not so easy. And there's some drama that can happen. I don't need that. So I'm just gonna stick to the Westchester Amiga user group meetings, which everyone's welcome to come. I'm probably gonna do a WOG in August. Oh, I'm dead because we got the Long Island Retro in August, so I'll probably do it the weekend after Long Island Retro. Pints and Amiga just dropped the link to the GoFundMe in the chat. We took a look at it earlier in the stream, but let's just make sure. Let's make sure we all see it. There's Taylor's Tater Terror game. Oh, yeah, Gemini Knight. They got Long Island Tea. That's for sure. That's for sure. C-Death, I would love to rent out Lincoln Center for a demo party. We can't have Andy, but we can have Samia, and that's even better. Samia would come. She rules. We can invite Blondie, exactly. Amiga is a classic car collectors club. We just love the machines and chill. Exactly, Terrible Fire. Exactly. Angry Stickman, fun to see Quake 2. Was so long since I saw this and heard the sounds, but it feels like yesterday when hearing it. Oh, Angry Stickman, I'm so happy to hear that. Thanks to Chris Edwards for putting together PiMiga. D Mackey, you rule. You rule. Thank you for dropping the Amiga Dad and the beers in the chat. Appreciate it. Press T and see if your enemy's trousers fall. Okay, let's try it. We're gonna pants off. We don't need pants at this party. No Amiga Fish. I haven't tried white. Sorry. Thank you. Thanks, chat. Sorry, folks. Sorry. I hit a bad key on the keyboard. So I was talking to Daedalus. You wanted to. You're talking about coming to a show in the USA. like I said, I haven't been to Ami West, which I feel really bad about. But here in New York, we've got VCF East, which is cool. It's more like techie, computer oriented, and we've got Long Island Retro, which is a little more game oriented. Long Island Retro is super fun. And then he's still shooting me when he's down. And then we have in January we've got MagFest, which is incredible. 25,000 crazy people rocking out to good tunes and good games. It's so much fun. Oh, Daedalus, you were in Atlanta? VCF, that's VCF Southeast. It's a good show. A really good show. Oh man, this is a fun game, folks. I'm having a blast. No, Amiga Fish, it hasn't crashed. I just hit the wrong button on my I hit the wrong button on my OBS, which is the streaming software. Oh man, I can only imagine that SOG gets crazy. I mean, to be fair, folks, the Europeans know how to party. I mean, we have fun here in the USA. I love all my fellow Americans, but the Europeans know how to party. I mean, listen, bottom line, you guys party awesome. You guys have the best parties. Larkin's watching. Yo, Larkin, what is up, dude? Great to see you, Larkin. Larkin is awesome. That is a cool kid right there. Larkin is an awesome dude. What's up, Larkin? Yes, Black Arrows. This is a Raspberry Pi 4 running PiMiga. It's a Raspberry Pi 4 running PiMiga4. I'm gonna have to download the Wipeout Amiga Fish. Thank you for the link. I know we had bad karma with Chameleon, exactly. I'll try it. I'll try it soon. He's laughing and smiling. Oh, that's awesome. Larkin, you rule, dude. Larkin is a cool kid. Oh, we got a shoddy, Larkin. Oh man, we got a shoddy now. C-Death, I missed that part of the chat, C-Death. But yeah, I mean, we have a really good group. Westchester Amiga user group is super fun. VCF East folks are super fun. We have a great time here. MagFest, super fun. Long Island Retro is amazing. It's such a good show. Ash That High comes. This year, me, Ash, and Lady Ilarus are going to be on a panel about retro computer content creation and streaming. So that's going to be fun. Amiga Cami, I think we'll recognize you, Amiga Cami. But yeah, your costume is iconic. Let's put it that way. Your costume is iconic. You would, Amiga Cami, you would love MagFest. And then a couple weeks after MagFest is Kazakhon, which is just cosplay. Larkin rules. Larkin is a cool kid, man. He's a cool kid. I see you on Facebook, Larkin. I see you doing awesome stuff on Facebook. Ooh, I'm gonna check it out, Proton Fake, don't worry. C-Des, you wanna go to the Atari classes? Oh, Atari Party is a lot of fun too. And don't forget, we've got Westchester Amiga user group too. I was gonna have more Westchester Amiga user group meetings throughout the year, but it seems like everyone would rather have one big one and then some small meetings at the brewery throughout the year, so that's what we do. And we have virtual meetings every month. That'd be awesome with me, Cammy. You would love the shows. Especially, I think you would love all of them, but Kazakhon is all about cosplay. And the cosplay there is it's mind-boggling. mind-boggling. The artists are the amount of art they put into their costumes is just it's incredible. Amiga Cami live in America. That sounds great. I'm down. I'm down. Anywhere I can help Amiga Cami do that, I'm in. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot with the shotty. Look at him suffer. Look at him suffer. Woo! I probably need to get closer to that shotty. Amiga Cami road trips across America. That'd be awesome. You know what I love? Is I love seeing folks who aren't from a place go to a new place. You know, because it's fun to see people experience it with fresh eyes. You know, I love that. What do we got here? 512. All right. Yeah, it's butter. It's butter. Chris, you're a magic wizard. You're a magic wizard. Oh, no, Wide World of Retro, Boat Fest is on the top of my list. I need to get to Boat Fest. It's I was doing an interview for a magazine. You guys will hear it, and it's funny. I kind of joshed on the boys a little bit. I was like, I love the Amigos. They rule, and they're in West Virginia, wherever that is. Wherever that is, I don't know where West Virginia is. Somewhere around here, I don't know. Oh, I love those guys. Amigos rule. Any other games you guys want to see me play? You know what, Ralph? The thing is, I totally hear you, Ralph, but like, the people in the Amiga community, when you meet them in person, they're so nice. So if you're gonna meet someone new in the Amiga community, like, you're gonna have a great time. You know, you're gonna have a great time. What should we try here? Oh, Heretic. Wow. I wonder if Heretic works. Don't meet Chucky. Chucky's the man. I don't, Amiga Fish. Oh, Datos, do you want to see Payback is awesome. I wonder if it's in the WHD load section. I'll take a look. Oh, we got arrow key action. Oh, yo, Chris, you know what I want to do, Chris? I want to, I wonder, I don't know if I can do it. If I can export, you know what I really want to do is export the video and play it on the Amiga. Oh, all right, here's what I should do. You know what I want to do? I don't have, do I have the Amiga footage? I wonder if I can do it. Should I try it, folks? Yes, Amiga Fish, all these games are preloaded on PiMiga. It's Heretic. Bob Rice, Heretic. I want to play it on the PiMiga. But I have to try. I don't have it as a, do I have it as a 1080p? Let me see real quick. If I have my Amiga footage as a 1080p, let's see. I don't think I do, Chris. Let me see. This PC, Dropbox, Sony, Element OP, Sony, Bronco Scenics. I might be able to do it. We'll see. I know Pints and Amigas are right. I love meeting people, new people that I've seen in the show and in person. It's so awesome. Agreed. Gemini Night, yeah, you should. Gemini Night, you should go to like Amiga 40 or something like that in Germany. Everyone's so cool. You'll have a great experience. Dropbox. Do I have it over here? Able. Oh, you know what? I might have it in one. Let's see. Today is February 2. Are they doing Amiga 40 in California? Bob, that's a great question. I don't know. I'm going to play some music for you guys. And I'm going to try and get this footage onto PiMiga real quick. I love your idea, Chris. Let's reset. Yeah, what's up, Elvin Hawk? Great to see you. Yeah, it's been an awesome stream, Elvin Hawk. I'm winding it down now. Today we were joined by Chris Edwards, and he took us through PiMiga4, which is freaking awesome, and that's what I'm using right now. And yeah, I'm gonna play some tunes for you. Well, I'm gonna try and play some video. I'm gonna try some copy some video of my own personal video onto a USB stick and see if I can get it to work on PiMiga. But let's go to music. Ooh. Nice. Alright, let's see what I got over here. If I go to... I'm just looking in my... I'm just looking for A. The thing is, I got like 4K footage here. Let me try one more thing. See if I can find over here. One, we got two. Professional tracker from Hoffman. Let's see if they've got it. You know, let me, Amiga4, I'm gonna try this. Folks, this could end the stream. What I'm about to try could end the stream. Wait, can I? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, folks. I'm opening up an Adobe product, so hang on. If the stream gets funky right now, I apologize. All right. If I go to, all right, 1 second, guys. Games and media, Dropbox. I just need to. I need to make it not 4K. ABC. Dropbox. It's gonna work. Watch this. What do you guys think I should do? Should I do 1080p or 720p? Maybe I should do 720p. I'll do 720p. I'm on my computer right now about to do it. 720p. 720p to be safe. Yeah, let's do 720 to be safe. Alright, cool. Ready, go. Oh, cool. It'll be done in a minute. This is awesome. Chris is a legend. I know, man. He is. He's a total legend. Hoffman. Wait, which Hoffman did you want to hear? Amiga Cammy, which one did you want to hear? Miles, was it miles per pattern? Professional tracker. Okay, let's go. Parents. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, G. Hoffman. Mod. Miles per pattern. For Amiga Cammy. Oh, professional tracker, sorry. LMNO, professional tracker. Watching Chris talk about it got you hyped? Nice.
This is not the voice of an actor. This is not the voice of an actor. This is not the voice of an actor. This is not the voice of an actor.
I didn't click the loop icon. Sorry, Amiga Cammy. There's the loop. There you go. There you go, Amiga Cammy. My footage is ready, folks. Let's see if it worked. I'm excited. The stream didn't crash. Yet. Wait a minute.
Professional tracker, progressive pattern hacker, 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. Professional tracker, progressive pattern hacker, 31 samples of dirty subject matter. We got that Amiga vision. Better bring your homework, boy, cause this is revision. We got the stank, rocking all night to that pattern skank, digging deep in the sample bank, can't leave nothing blank. Try for the tracks like a battle tank, roll tracking in our sleep like androids counting. 64 electric sheep, you can find us in the demo scene, proud and raw, surrounded by Amigas and 64s. 1-bit, 2-bit, 3-bit more, 7-bit, 8-bit, no more. We be making a play with AV projects at 64K, main aim to win the day. Clear chopping, head bobbing, mag 'em up, never stopping, track smashing, noise cashing, get the beat cracking. One more thing left before you go cracker. Apps and the hackers, good visions of pro trackers.
Voxel Trots, my main man who I'm exhibiting with at BCF East, April 12, 13, and 14, dropping 5 subs to my community. You rule, Voxel. He's not just an awesome dude here, not just an awesome dude in real life, he's also an Amiga Build VIP. I love you, Voxel. I'm turning up the music, and I think I got the footage ready. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. This one's for you, Voxel. You rule.
Breaking up the tracks with day trip and filling in the gaps. Listen up, here's a fact. The demo scene ain't dead. It's just you can't read the code. Better get it in your head before the deadline's closed. Text the form. The fact of the matter is, no matter you were stopped day before you were born. So listen up before you go cracker. Out to the hackers, good fishers of old trackers.
Sick. All right, let's try it. Let's try the footage. Wait, Proton Fig, did you send me a song? Did you send me a song, Proton Fig? I can. That would be a good time to play it. That's a great one. I mean, Cammy, thanks for requesting that. Did Proton Fig send me a song? I think he did. We'll play a Proton Fig song while I see if my footage works. And I never tried this, folks. We're gonna try to play some video on PiMiga4. So if we go here, volumes, USB. There it is, Burano 720. So this is footage that I shot in 8K. Oh, the lizard. That's a bummer. Wait, why is it so? Why is it so low, Proton? Why is it so low, dude? Alright, so this is footage that I shot with the new Sony Burano camera that's still not out yet. It's 8.6K downscaled to 720p. Let's see if it works. It doesn't look like it likes it. Maybe I have to try, Yo, Elron, have a great night. It's a pleasure having you here. May have to do this. May have to go to, Yo, Ghost QTY. Thank you so much for the follow, Ghost. Appreciate it. Yeah, I need to try it in the VLC. Where was VLC? Where was it? I think it was under host run programs. Maybe. Thanks for the follow, Ghost. I really appreciate it. There it is. There it is, folks. How do I full screen it? Let's go. There it is. Nice. It's playing. It's playing, Chris. There's some test. It's a little skippy, but that's all right.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Oh, I might get in trouble for playing some Gentlemen. I don't know. It's all right. Stream's almost over. There's wife device, folks. There's wife device. There she is. She was hangry. She's like, you told me we're going to New Jersey and you're going to get Thai food. I'm like, we are, but the light is good, so just 5 more minutes. Oh, thank you, Amiga Cammy. I appreciate it. Check, dude, we're playing this through PiMiga4. Who knew? Oh, thanks, Astaval. I appreciate that. Who knew? Thanks, Carlos Jackal. This is the footage that I showed this week when I gave my talk about this new Sony camera. Neil, exactly, Neil. Exactly. That's my town. That's Terrytown. True. Exactly, Bob. Bob, you know what's up, Bob. Oh, thanks, Comatron. I appreciate it. Yeah, Greg, there's Terrytown. That's the Phillipsburg Manor train station right there. Oh, thanks, Gemini Knight. I appreciate it. Here we go. There it is, baby. Woo! I shot all these in the basement of Amiga Mom's house. The folks at Sony flipped when they saw this. They loved it. They loved it. Everyone got a kick out of Gary, because you can see Gary really clearly in these shots. Everyone got a kick out of it. Everyone loved Gary. Sorry for the glitches, but I don't know why it's glitching, but hey, it's all good. Little 512K on board. Love it. The music is perfect. There's Gary. Oh, and then we get beer. This is my buddy Mike at Wolf and Warrior Brewery. This is where WOG had our last meeting. Not last forever, but our most recent meeting, I should say. This is in the basement. Mike's brewing beer. He's brewing the Optimus Prime beer right now. Optimus Prime. He's brewing up some Optimus Prime beer for us for the next WOG meeting. Oh, thanks, Ralph. It's hilarious. It kind of does go with the music, you're right. The 720p looks pretty awesome. Yeah, those are the hops. I mean, hops pellets. And then I think the other one was barley. It's the ones in that were steaming in the vat was barley, and the ones you see on the screen now are hops. Mike kisses every vat. Every vat gets a kiss from Mike. There it is, Optimus Blast and the Paul O'Neill beer. Let's go Yankees. Woo! We did it. Escape. How do I? Look at that. Haha. I wonder if the glitches happen if you don't run it in full screen mode. Let's try that. I think we trashed it. Oh no, there it is. Oh, it went to full screen. Interesting. All right. No need for that again. Thanks, Jawolf. Thank you. Amiga Cammy, the Optimus Blast is so good. It's so good. What's the file size on the original AK footage? I don't know, Jedimon. I have to, let's see, do I have it here? It's it's different because it's all, I originally shot it in 8K, but then I finished it in 4K, and then I took the 4K and made it 720 when we were on stream. So I'm not sure. Yeah, all his beers are 1980s based. He's got Optimus Blast. He's got the one, you know, from Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers. Rest in peace, Dylan, you son of a bitch. Oh man, I have to look. You have to look at the original 8K footage. I mean, I can look at the original 8K footage, but it won't tell you how big it is based on the length. You know, we got. I can show you some of it. If I go to, let's see. If I go over here, minimize, and I go this PC, edit drive. I go to here. Check it out, guys. I'll show you. Bonus time here. Edit drive. We go to my Burano test. Roll 1 has got the Amiga footage on it. I don't know what clip this is. Yeah, I mean, there's one that's 1.5 gigabytes right there, and it's probably only and none of my shots were like more than 30 seconds, so 1.5 gigabytes. What's that in floppy disks? It's 2 million floppies. Oh, that's pretty crazy, Chris. That's awesome. Cal64, if you ever come to New York, you're welcome to. 2 million floppies. Hey, Jiro, you rule. If you guys want to see more about it, if you go to sonyscine.com, see it up there, you can see my stuff. They haven't put the latest footage up. They haven't put the Amiga footage up yet. They might. We'll see. I think that's about it, folks. I think that's about it for today. I don't have much left. Let's see if any of my friends are streaming. I'll see if any of my friends are streaming, and we'll call the stream, and I'll see y'all next week. Let's go to Twitch. I think, wait, Ash Said Hi is on, but she's streaming. Ash Said Hi is doing something awesome. I forgot what Ash Said Hi is doing. I know she's on like a another channel. Let's see if we go to home. I know I'm live. I just want to go to twitch.tv, please. I just want to see if any of my friends are streaming. Cal64 is just locally right now, but I'll ask him if he could ship anything out of state. No, I don't want to manage my stream. Thank you. I want to go to Twitch, please. I want to see if any of my friends are streaming. Following live. I should find out what. Let me just see something real quick. I want to see where Ash is. If not, we can raid Fatter Agnes. Fatter Agnes is awesome. I love Fatter Agnes. Let's see if I go to X. Search. Ash Said Hi. CX Community. Okay, she was on the CX Community, but they're not on right now. All right, so folks, we're gonna raid Fatter Agnes or Amiga Live. Do you guys want to play some Amiga Live? Thanks, Carlos Jackal. I appreciate it. Yeah, hot swapping for that, right? Yeah, that is a good point, Amiga Cami. It could be a good opportunity to promote Amiga products and magazines. Totally. Gemini Knight, you rule. Mage, thank you for hanging out. It was a pleasure. Thank you. And a huge thanks to Chris Edwards for hanging out. Gemini Knight, appreciate that. Prismatic Realms, appreciate you. Cal64, appreciate it. Carlos Jackal, love you, man. You know what it is? We haven't rated where is he? Live channels. CDeath420, thank you. I'll be back next Sunday, folks. Wait, let's make sure Fatter Agnes. Fatter Agnes is playing PS4 games. So I guess we'll do Amiga Live. I love Fatter Agnes, though. He's awesome. Pints and Amiga, I really appreciate that. That's super kind of you, man. Everyone go follow Pints and Amiga. Jack streams every Saturday. I hold things down on Sunday. Jack holds things down on Saturday. So we got Amiga covered for you on the weekends. You rule, Jack. And don't forget, everyone, Jack's got a GoFundMe now for a new game in honor of Taylor, his late son who passed away last January. Oh, Rom, you rule. Ja Wolf. We'll rate Amiga Live. Pixels at Dawn Gaming with the resub, the big 6-0. Pixels at Dawn, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Pixels. Thank you, Pixels at Dawn. Pixels, I didn't even realize I messed up my I double clicked. Where is it? Miles per pattern. Let's play it. This is the proper way to end the stream. I didn't realize my Amiga Act lapsed. I'll get in there. Don't worry. Carl's Jackal, you rule. Comatron, you rule. Greg, thank you, Greg. Thanks, Nivrig. I can't wait to get my boxed edition. Arcade Ages. Pints and Amiga. Neil for sure. Gemini Knight. Jiro. Amiga Cami. You all rule. You all rule. It's so good. Upshift 64. Have a great week. I'll see you next Sunday. Fun day. We're going to rate Amiga Live. AmigaLive.com. Online multiplayer goodness. Amiga Live rules. Oh, is someone playing Boom? I see me up on the stream right now. I hope someone should play Boom on Amiga Live. Why don't we raid Amiga Live and then we'll go play some Boom. DMackey828. Don't forget to resub. Black Arrows, thank you for hanging out. Texas Foosballer, Gemini Knight. Y'all absolutely rule. We're gonna take it to the hot tub. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Utter, Mr. Utter, you were here. I think Mr. Utter, you were here before the stream even started. That's badass. Texas Foosballer, boom. Love you, Foos. I would freak out if you ever come here to BCF East Foosballer. I would freak out. Absolutely freak out. Greg, everyone, thank you all so much for hanging out. We're gonna take it to the hot tub. Gemini Knight. And Gemini Knight, you were here early too. Early crew. Amiga Live, we're coming for you, baby. Amiga Live, we are coming for you. I see Boom in the upper left corner. Someone puts Boom in the upper left corner and you get the rate. Bottom line. Boom. Amiga Live, we're coming for you. We're taking it to the hot tub, folks. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you next Sunday, fun day, and enjoy the Amiga Live gaming. I love you all. Thank you. A huge shout out to Chris Edwards. Thanks for Chris for coming on and showing us PiMiga4. It's amazing and it rules. And it is time for the tub. See you next Sunday, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.
Shine